Hey guys, me Kickassreaction here, and today we are starting a brand new series, everybody, as we are going on to react to Kim Possible. So this is the this was the series that won the series poll I had. I think it was in February. I had this poll up for the replacement series of ReZero, and so this was ended up being the winner. Another one of the classic series. One of the 2000 nostalgia series that I've done on the channel. I've done some stuff like this before. Avatar, Danny Phantom being the most recent one. I guess Adventure Time would also be on there actually, but that's 2010, so it is what it is. But no, another Disney one once again. Done a few Disney shows in the past, but of course this is an old one, and I have had over the years I have had quite a few requests to do Kim Possible. So some things to explain right off the bat. I'm sure some of you have noticed that the title of this video is probably not what some people were expecting. I am doing the chronological order for the series, and I know a lot of people probably are familiar with the release order, but I am doing the chronological order, and so some people will probably expect in the first episode of this to be the episode titled Crush. Instead, of course, it is titled Tick Tick Tick. I did look some places, and I had a friend of mine who has watched the series before, and he knows the chronological order. We looked it up, and we went and changed all the files and stuff, because my folder did have it in the release order. But, no, so for a while now, I think it only affects up to season 3, but throughout seasons 1 and 2, some people are probably going to be a little confused on how I'm actually labeling this series. I might, if I can get my hands on it, I might put in the link in the descriptions the link to the chronological order so that people can follow what episodes to expect in which set. Because of course, I'm not expecting everyone to actually know this, because I even looked it up on Disney Plus, and yeah, it goes in the release order. So the first episode there is Crush. So Crush is episode 4, I believe, in this in the chronological order. So in case anyone is confused by it, I wouldn't blame you. Absolutely, especially back in the day, you didn't really have a choice on how you actually watched this series in any order. Really, you just picked up whatever episode was online that was on the TV at the time. So I cannot blame you, but yeah, I'm not doing the release order, which is probably the most well-known order. On top of that, though, what do I know about Kim Possible? I believe it's named after the main character. It's another show that bears the same name as the character. It's not a clever one like Danny Phantom or anything, where it's kind of a play on his name and his superhero name or whatever. No, I believe her name is legit Kim Possible, and that's so funny. What's her last name Possible? That's very funny. I think she is an agent. She's like a secret agent with her friend, her blonde friend, and fighting some kind of blue guy and some emo girl who's his henchwoman. I think that's how it goes. Like I said, I haven't watched this before, but I've heard and seen some things here and there. It also had a crossover episode with Lilo and Stitch, which I used to watch that series at the time as a kid. Barely remember it now, because it was a just episodic show. But yeah, I might have watched that as a kid, but I really do not remember that at all if I did. It was another one of those lucky times where YouTube didn't have a copyright system and you could put basically anything on YouTube. That was back in the day when I used to watch Lilo and Stitch on YouTube. But yeah, but no, guys, Kim Possible. We should get into this. New series on the channel, and one of the longer ones. I think this technically exceeds 100 episodes, as it does have I believe 2 movies involved, around the 90s in episodes, and then the 2 movies on top of that. For runtime over 100 episodes. So that's pretty insane. But yeah, so guys, without further ado, let's go on and do the first episode of Kim Possible in 3, 2, 1, and play. Of course, we have a school setting, because why not? She's a teen.
I downloaded cheat codes for Steel Toes Cyber Slam. Today, Ron Stoppable defeats the boss of level 6.
Ron, I have like 30 seconds to print my history paper.
Oh. And you run out of paper.
Paper jam.
Turn paper jam, Ron!
Nothing a naked mole rat service call can't fix. Rufus, emergency!
What the fuck? A naked mole rat, eh? Cool.
Rufus can program
Why
a
not?
VCR cam. I think he can handle this.
Okay. Holy shit, that's pretty cool.
No way! The hairless freak did it? This is fantastic!
Yeah.
It's
A
all
genius, but also a goof.
footnotes, bibliography, Rufus. Rufus?
Ah, shit.
Ah, I cannot be late.
I mean, honestly,
Somewhere, Miss Possible?
Mr. Barkin, I'm,
Wow.
Party. Third time this month, yes?
wow.
maybe, I'm not sure.
That is
I am.
crazy.
Looks like I'll
What
be
the
seeing you
fuck
after
is this
school.
guy?
Cheerleading practice?
At detention, Possible!
Wow.
Detention?
What BS? It's not even a minute late yet. My god, that guy's more of a dick than principal answer.
I'm here to save the world. You can't stop me 'cause I'm impossible. There is nothing
What the hell?
when danger comes, just know
Oh,
that
cool.
I am on my way. It doesn't matter where
Okay.
when there's trouble. If you just call my name.
Interesting, a self-sung intro song.
If you wanna reach me, when you wanna face me, it's okay.
Oh my fuck, there's so many lyrics in this.
If you wanna reach me. Doesn't matter where, doesn't matter when. I will be there for
This is cool, yeah, those are the villains.
danger or trouble. I'm there on the double. You know that you
Possible.
so what's the fish?
Holy shit.
If you wanna reach me.
Yeah, that's gonna take a very long time to memorize. There are so many fucking lyrics in that one. Holy
airborne
crap.
vegetables at the table. Use the launch pad in the yard.
Yeah, good luck with me singing that one ever.
You haven't eaten a nibble. Something wrong?
Mom, you're a brain surgeon. Dad's a rocket scientist. What am I? Detention girl.
Detention?
Wow, a
Possible
secret
has
agent,
never
I
had
assume.
detention. Except your brothers, but they're little monkeys.
Fuck.
Do you want to tell us what happened, Kimmy?
I was a little late to class. It was no big, unless you're Mr. Three
You know,
Stripes
she
Barkin.
honestly sounds a lot
like you,
younger,
Mr. Barkin,
younger
is
than
tough,
she
but
looks.
fair.
Dad, I'm a cheerleader. We don't do detention.
She looks
Really?
16,
Who
but she
does
sounds
do
12,
detention?
honestly.
I don't know.
That is
Other kids.
pretty weird.
The ones who break the rules.
Like you did.
Do I have the right to remain silent?
Oh, that is such BS, man.
how's
She
the
wasn't even a
It's the
minute late.
communicator. What up, Wade?
Kim, got a hit on your website from the Amazon.
The Amazon?
I set you up with Gustavo for a ride.
Cool.
Gustavo.
Oh.
From the flood. Oh, I remember
My god,
him.
how many
Your
Gus
insect
characters?
South America?
On a school night?
Okay. But finish your piece first.
You're tough,
What?
but
Are
fair.
they joking? They're gonna let her go to South America on a fucking... What? Alright, I'm dismissing these parents' characters. They are not human. At all.
Thanks for the lift, Gustavo.
Or they...
After you rescued my village
Either
from the
that or they
flood,
do
Mr.
know
Impossible,
about
I only wish I could do more.
this shit that
No
she does.
big. It was just like swim practice.
Except the Middleton High Pool doesn't have piranhas.
Sure.
Okay, Kim, I can stream you the tape from the security camera now.
Please and thank you.
This is the lab of Professor Akari.
Alright,
Why do you
Jesus
freeze,
Christ.
Who is she? She's good.
She's hot too.
Necessary.
Yeah. Every drop counts when you're 1,000 miles away from free refills.
A fair point. I cannot deny that man who's refill.
Wait up, Kim!
Jesus Christ, how the hell did you ever get in this business?
Bugs or birds. Something's on my leg. Something is on my leg!
Oh, shit. Of course.
We're here. Professor Akari's lab.
Impossible, thank goodness.
I'd get someone out here to spray your yard. Got a real insect problem.
Yeah, it's designed that way, my guy.
Don't be frightened, Legs. Kim Possible has come to help us.
What exactly was stolen, Professor?
That's why I called you. I don't know. The gang's all here.
Apropos
What?
screensaver. Whoa, whoa, whoa,
You
whoa.
called because you don't know what was
Screensaver.
stolen?
No screensaver. What's on your computer?
Oh, well, it's very
An
experimental.
unhealthy amount of
My
hentai.
project. No! They
Wow.
took my tick. Ah!
Wow.
Bad summer camp memories.
You knew you got robbed and didn't look in the fucking disk driver? Or any of your projects, like, bro. What in the actual fuck kind of idiot is this
My
guy?
scalp was a 24-hour bloodsucker buffet.
This tick was not alive.
Don't blame me, Prof.
On the disc was a digital blueprint for a cybergenetic tick that would be virtually identical to the real thing.
So you
Okay.
designed a robot tick?
Precisely.
Question,
what reason?
why?
I have a lot of time on my hands.
Who would need
Fair
a robot
enough.
tick?
I cannot deny this man. What the hell?
Ever considered a normal door?
Did
No.
you get it?
I got it. I don't know why you'd want it, but I got it.
My plan will reveal itself in due course, Shigo. Who wants to build
Shigo?
a robot tick? I do.
Dr. Draken, you know you said that out loud, don't you?
Last.
Wow. Wow. What a
Wait,
silly head,
I don't have
right?
much time.
Oh, cheerleading practice.
So the roles are completely
Detention.
opposite.
Cheerleaders
The
don't
main
get
villain is the
detention.
joke
just
and the
get back to the
sidekick
case?
is the
Okay,
badass.
look, I took that freeze frame from the security.
Actually
camera. Her
perfect.
name's Shigo. She's wanted in 11
So yeah,
countries.
it is Shigo.
Make that 12.
Wow.
So not your type. Ugh.
Possible. Snap to. It's 1,500 hours.
She has to do 1,500 hours?
Holy
Like the time
crap,
with the
how
crime,
the
Mr.
hell are
B?
you
You
two
want a piece of
partners?
this stoppable?
Pass. Remember, Kim, chocolate's as good as cash in there. And don't look anyone in the eyes.
Possible. Meet Vinny and Big Mike.
Sup, cheerleader?
Hey.
Cool. Oh, she's actually a cheerleader. I thought that was a
Sit
joke.
down.
Interesting. The main characters are female and interested in cheerleading.
Waiting for it to be over.
This is breaking a lot of tropes right now.
Stupid clock's busted again.
Wow! No! Fuck!
Dude.
Honestly, that is how it feels a lot of the time. Oh man, I feel that pain so much.
What?
Never been this close to a
Who
cheerleader.
the fuck has a
Your
sign
skin
for
is
detention
so
outside the
smooth,
school?
Zit free, like a baby's bottom.
Ew.
This guy's high as shit, I
Sorry, Big
assume.
Mike.
Quiet, people. This is detention, not a pep rally.
Wow.
Furman. Bald, creepy.
Oh, that ain't right.
Want some of this?
Yeah, I recognize that VA. Don't know his name, but that's definitely the VA of Joe from Family Guy.
Probably busted out of the science lab. Genetic mutation. When will they stop? When?
Maybe we better get out of here.
All right. Evacuate mutant-infested location.
Yes.
Go, go, go!
But come back first thing tomorrow for 55
Thank you,
minutes.
Ron. Much needed bailout.
Credit where credit is due.
Wow.
I don't know what it's like in there. It's a meeting of the Lifetime Losers Club.
Yeah. Hey, I've been in detention.
Wade, got
As she
anything
was
on our
saying.
mystery thief?
Nothing changed
air
there.
traffic records in and out of the area. There was this small jet of suspicious origin.
Destination?
Just a little private island in the Caribbean.
So, villain's lair country.
And local legend says the island is haunted.
Oh, don't worry, that's nothing but
Haunted
shit, so
island?
no way
Keep
it's
out
haunted.
meddling kids, please.
Yeah, you've been watching too much Scooby-Doo.
New toys? Gravy.
It's my backpack.
I need to familiarize myself with the equipment, like this high-tech lipstick.
Actually, that's not ordinary lipstick.
Ooh, is it fruit
The
flavored?
laser lipstick? Oh,
Elastic constricting agents.
lovely. That works. Oh, not the nose! Oh my god. That is
My compact.
that is so
I've
much
been
torture.
looking for this.
What's that do?
It's a small mirror that allows me to check my face. Come on, Ron, let's
Fair
jet.
enough. That is so funny how it looks like a regular building at the top. It blends so well with the fountain as well.
Intruder alert!
Can't hear you! Intruder alert too loud!
Alright, well, Shigo's gonna be the biggest issue here. No idea what the fuck Blueface is gonna do. And of course, caught on the first goddamn mission.
I have heard of you. The world-famous teen hero, Kim Possible.
And her chum.
Did she have to
Yeah.
say chum?
Holy shit.
Of my work.
Sorry,
Think for a minute and come to you. I'm a genius.
I really don't know.
Dr. Drac.
Just give the name. Maybe she'll remember
Dr.
then.
Draken.
Dr. Draken.
Dr. Draken, huh?
I see my reputation precedes me.
You have something that doesn't belong to you, Doctor. What was it again?
Dragon!
He said it was,
Draken.
something.
Or something.
Enough chit-chat. My pets are famished.
We'll learn it in
Perhaps
time.
you two could stay.
For lunch.
I wasn't going to say that.
Oh,
For
dude,
dinner?
you were so
For dinner.
lunch.
Yes, then stay for
Oh,
lunch.
fair enough. Or at least they're familiar with all the tropes. Wow, I just completely ignored them. Not hungry?
Why not otters? I wouldn't mind dropping into a tank of otters. They're fun.
What the hell? Okay. Good job. Good job. I will admit, that was pretty nice. Kinda.
I'll wager that you are wondering how I can use a robot tick in my evil scheme. Aren't you, Shigo?
I'm sorry, what?
Why are you two together? How the fuck did this happen? How did this duo happen?
Brilliant design.
Nano? What's nano?
Nano. Tiny. Mini.
Why don't you just say mini then?
Because nano
It's a more technical
sounds
term.
about 100 times better. That's why. Once the nano tick attaches to a victim, or she will be at my mercy.
And they'll bow to your will, or...
Kaboom! Yes! Imagine the possibilities.
An interesting idea,
Time at last for the
I will admit, but I don't know how it's gonna be. Wow.
Okay, so we're definitely putting this guy in the mad scientist category.
Mad angry or mad crazy?
What do you think?
What the fucking hell?
With the sharks.
This girl a sorcerer? She got magic?
Control lasers, I'll handle this.
That came out of nowhere.
I got nothing.
Pretty normal world, glowy hand. It's pretty random, I gotta admit. Yep, everyone out. Heroes and villains. Oh. Pretty cool. Pretty alright. Wow, seriously? The whole fucking place? Oh, that's cool. The logo for the school changes every time. The sign.
Yo, Big Mike!
Wow. Maybe one day we'll see his
I just
face.
can't connect with Big Mike the way you do.
I do not connect with him or any of those detention
He's just
guys.
polite.
Sure, you're only a short timer, but you're one of them now!
So not.
So?
I am not one of them. I am a cheerleader. They mean nothing to me, I mean nothing to them. See you after practice.
Wow.
Kim, it's a good thing! Nobody messes with them! You got street cred! Man, gotta get me some
She's
of
a
that.
fucking agent. She's pretty alright.
Hey,
She
wait,
can
what's
defend
the sitch?
herself, I assume.
Akari online for you.
Oh, put him through.
Oh, thank you, Kim Possible.
Sure.
You're welcome, Professor.
But what's stopping
Well, I
him from
got
just
practice, so
taking
I
it
better
again?
zoom. Later.
You know, that's the big thing about these
Okay,
shows.
bring
The
it
villain never
on.
just seem to try their idea again. They go to something completely
I
different.
know about the naked mole rat.
Oh.
Cute. Very cute. Junior, Vinny, and Big Mike are looking forward to seeing you again, Possible.
Ooh.
That's detention. Right now.
Detention?
Shit.
Kim, maybe no one's informed you, but we don't get detention.
Well, crap. Kicked out of cheerleading duties already, huh? Ah, well.
Destroyed.
Grow up, your nanotic's okay.
Don't get a Shigo.
I've got a lock on the signal, but this is the weird part. The nanotic is at some high school.
Oh, impossible.
Junior?
Yes, Kim
Vinny?
Possible.
Big Mike? What are you staring at?
Cheerleader, you got a zit.
Cheerleaders don't
Wow.
get zits.
Wow.
Oh,
What
well,
a bunch
then
of
maybe it's a
fucking
tiny
creeps.
explosive device.
Yeah.
Huh?
If it is a tiny
It's
explosive
nanotic.
device.
Oh, great. Mr. Barkin, I gotta go.
Not this time, Possible. No excuses. No exit.
Ooh.
Sorry,
Good
emergency.
job.
Check it out. Cheerleader's got some moves.
Yeah.
Nobody escapes.
Kinda too good of a cheerleader to
Possible,
be
you
here.
put down.
Really. Right, you're gonna start making the fucking principal the main villain of the show at some point.
Wait, he figures Drac can
That
keep
would
track
be
that
great.
exploding robot tick thing.
For once, let Wade be wrong.
I want my nanotick!
Wade's never wrong.
Possible!
Ooh, busted!
This helps.
Don't worry, KP. We are out of here.
I'm doomed.
The nanotick
Pretty
is
good.
my evil technology, and I want it back.
Hey, Dr. D, you gotta get a grip.
A beep. Is it a good beep?
The tracker's got a lock on your butt.
Beep on, sweet machine, beep.
Is it the
Can you not
self-destruct
be
beat?
weird, please?
My god.
Looks bad. He's got some kind of ray thingy.
What kind of ray thingy?
The one that shoots deadly lasers at you. Holy fuck! I'll just sucks you in, you know.
Denied.
Well, that's fine.
Stupid gravitomic ray.
Okay, why don't you drive? I'll do the gravitomic.
It's my weapon. I invented it, so I get to wield it.
Wheeled away.
Oh man, I can already feel Shigo is just
Such
done
is
with this shit
northbound
already.
scooter being pursued by an aerial craft of unknown design.
What the actual hell is she with him for?
Who you talking to?
How much does he pay, honestly?
Never distract the driver!
Look out, dude! The flying guy's firing some kind of bitch!
That's gravitonic.
Ron, U-turn.
Huh?
It's pretty good.
Gotta save your boys.
Ooh, we got our boys. They're not my boys.
Are we absolutely certain they're not your boys, Kim? Ah, shit.
Oh, yeah, grabbing the
What?
tronic.
Good job. I didn't kill them.
You! Yeah, you don't touch anything.
Wow, is that it? Seriously, that's it? They're done? They're still
What makes you think we're safe in
floating.
here?
I don't think we're safe anywhere. But chases make me hungry. Chimarito?
No thanks. I'm trying to focus on the thing on my nose that's gonna blow me up.
If you just
Okay,
tell me
thank
what
God.
to do, I could do it.
What did we agree on?
I don't touch anything.
Yeah.
Get fucked, baby.
You've done that.
But can you do this? Kim Possible
No.
has something that belongs to us.
Guess what? I don't want it.
It's on you? What, like stock?
Hello? It's not a nose ring.
Take
Wow.
her whole nose if you have to.
Works for me.
Wow. That's fucking awesome. Holy crap. Holy shit. Good lord, this girl is
There's
hot.
gotta be a way to get this thing off.
Allow me.
Ron, how's Kim?
Yeah, she's pretty
Wants to
alright.
know how you're doing, Kim. There.
What?
See, this
I
is
still
why
want to know what the hell
never
my
come
glowy
here,
hands
dude.
are. Is our suit technological? Is it not just a skin tight suit?
Fails. No.
Detonation sequence activated.
Uh-oh.
Oh man, there's the beat I was waiting for. There's the beat we were all waiting for.
Out of here.
His nose is gonna blow.
That's weird.
You can't disarm
Poor
something
guy.
that small. We gotta get the nanotick to let go. Ugh, there must be some way to burn the circuits.
This calls for the most dangerous
Dude,
chemical known
that
to modern
explosion's
man.
gonna be so
Diablo
fucking
sauce.
tiny,
Stab.
isn't it? That thing's just gonna like leave a mild burn on her. Like a tiny little fucking burn and that's it.
Drop the hot sauce and step away from the nose.
What the hell? No! Okay, now I believe she's out. That would
Nobody
not
messes
fit
with us.
Yes!
Right,
The
Kim?
face! Let's go!
Yeah. Right. Big Mike.
Make nice later.
They're
Right
your
now,
boys.
let's Flip this tick. See?
Oh my god.
Easy.
Oh wow, that
That's right. You scream all
position.
you want. I got you.
That position, man.
Here.
Nice. Oh. You made it and you barely understand it.
The tick
is in the straw. The tick is in the straw. The tick is in the straw. What do I do? What do I do?
Okay, I was wrong. That was a lethal explosion.
You think you're all that, but you're not.
Oh, fuck me. The whole squad came.
Situation resolved.
Not quite. Say what you will about me, but Steve Barkin is...
Tough but fair, I know.
Detention is supposed to be a punishment, a time of quiet.
I mean, she almost died.
Didn't count on the Kim factor.
I like sparkles.
I'm next, dude.
Hey, man, I'm next.
Oh my god.
Guys, what do we do?
Take turns.
Right.
Poor principal. Okay. Let's get a look at this killer outro, baby. That's pretty alright. Huh. This is interesting. I gotta admit, this is alright, you know, because right off the bat, it follows a lot of... Like, it actually follows tropes that you wouldn't expect from the main character. Like, because the main character is a girl in this show, they follow so many different kind of, you know... There's just so many different tropes that we're just not used to in these kind of shows, you know, like... A show like Danny Phantom, Spider-Man, you know, typically shows that takes place in high school settings where the main characters are male, you know, it's typically they're the loser of the school, they're like the brainiacs, you know, the nerds, 1, 2, maybe 3 friends max, you know, as a whole. And then they do the superhero stick on the side and no one ever appreciates them. It's interesting with Kim because she actually has that kind of lifestyle, but in the reverse order where she is a girl. But she actually does a lot of, like, actual girl things. Even in a show like Star, you know. Star is unique. She's a fighter. She's a warrior. She doesn't care about a lot of the stuff that typical girls do. Kim obviously does. She is a cheerleader. She's super hot. You know, she has smarts as well. And she... Well, I mean, she doesn't really have a hot boyfriend, as far as I know. Those two are not together. But... You know, it definitely feels like you just take the typical, like, hot girl from school and give her the main role in this show. And I really appreciate that. Because that is really interesting, you know. She's not an outcast. Hell, she's already on the fucking cheerleading team. And she actually enjoys it. You know, you'd think in another show, and a lot of other shows would do it, that if the main character was female, she would not give the slightest shit for being a cheerleader. Even if she was asked to be, she wouldn't. She'd put her job first. But Kim, she's balancing a regular teenage female school life with her job, which is pretty goddamn interesting. I like that. It's not something you see every day. And again, you know, it is a 2000 show. Stuff was different back then, as we do know. Danny Phantom threw me for a loop a lot of the times because it's just, you know, it was doing old kind of stuff that you just wouldn't see in a lot of modern day, you know, media. So it works, you know, it definitely works. But one thing I absolutely do hope it does over Danny Phantom is if it does have the ship of the if the blonde guy and Kim, it doesn't drag it out until the fucking end of the show, because that will just drive me fucking mad like it did in Danny Phantom. Sorry, there are better Danny Phantom spoilers in this video, I've noticed, but no, it is interesting though. Kim, she's a pretty cool character, I'll admit. Obviously, I mean, I do like her, you know. She, you know, she's a cool, smart character, even though, you know, I guess one thing she does share with a lot of typical kind of characters that she has a pretty hard school life, you know. Like I said, she has, like, she's following a lot of the girl tropes. Oh no, she has the struggles of a school life down, you know. Late to class, detention, you know. Look down on her peers and pretty much the cheerleading team because she was put in detention because, oh fucking well. But, no. I'm enjoying her character right now. You know, she is pretty interesting. I don't remember her partner's name, but, you know, it's actually I kind of want to know both sides of this. I want to know how Shigo ended up with Dr. D. I don't know how the fuck Kim ended up with this guy as her partner, because he is not fit to be a partner in any kind of agent work, you know. He is definitely not a fighter. He's not stealthy in the slightest. He's an absolute idiot. So Curious how those two got together in this business, and curious what the hell Shigo, who is apparently wanted in 22 states, how she ended up with Dr. D, because, yeah, I don't see her really getting along with him in the slightest. She is the henchwoman, but she knows his own gadgets better than he does. Like, fuck me. But hey, start of the show and there are already two incredibly hot characters in it. Kim, Shigo, pretty fucking hot, can't lie. Don't know who I like more yet. I'll give, I won't even think about that right now. I'll give it a few more episodes. But like I said, Kim's VA, I mean, it's early in the show. She doesn't even sound as old as she looks. Like, bro, she honestly does sound 12 years old at this point, honestly. But I'm sure the VA will get into her in time. But no, they definitely felt like, I did say at the start, the whole, what's it called? The whole release order versus chronological order. I felt like the proper episode because, well, I mean, she met the two main villains in this part. She didn't even know who they were. So it's a proper introduction and it does feel like a proper pilot episode to the show. But I'm enjoying it, It's obviously 2000s, a lot of interest, a lot of, tropes. High school setting because, the main character's a teenager in the high school. What's it called? Shitty life there, even though she is a woman. And, of course, some kind of idiot villains. But I do believe, unlike a lot of other shows, this is... Like, Dr. D and Shigo, they are the main villains of the show. They're not, like, swap-out villains or anything. There aren't, like, episodic villains that come back every other Tuesday to actually fight, and the villain switches out a lot of the time, like a lot of other shows. I believe these two are the main problem throughout almost all the episodes in the show, so... That'll be interesting. I'm curious to see how they flesh out the villains and the heroes, because, I mean, both sides have someone serious, and they have someone absolutely fucking pathetic on their side, so... I'm interested to see. But yeah, that was episode 1 of Kim Possible, everybody. This is going to start a very long journey on the channel, because whether I'm consistent or not, this is a really long goddamn show. This is like 100 episodes long. And we know how long it took me to get through stuff like My Hero Academia. Let's hope it doesn't happen again. Let's just hope I can get through stuff a little bit easier. So yeah, guys, we're starting Kim Possible. Hope you enjoyed the pilot. Hope I see you for more reactions in the future of this series. Maybe others. And I'll see you guys next time. Hey guys, me Kickassreaction here, and today we're here to do episodes 2 through 5 of season 1 of Kim Possible. So yeah, to reiterate the point in the first episode, in case some people might be watching this first for whatever reason, we're not doing the release order for Kim Possible. We're doing the chronological order, which is different than what I'm sure a lot of people are probably accustomed to watching this series, because yeah, I think the first episode that we did in the show was called Tick, 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 which is actually the origin and the first meeting of Dr. Dragon and Shiko for Kim and Rom. And in the regular order, it's episode 4, so I'm not entirely sure what's going on there, because I think the first episode people watch, people are accustomed to, is called Crush, and for my order, that's going to be actually in this set. It's actually the next episode, so... I might have a list in the description for this video, which might have the order that I'm going in, because my friend did get this from a website, and we went through, changed all the files and everything to, to actually make it understandable for me to know which episode to click next, and so yeah, hopefully it clears up a bit of confusion. But regardless of that, we're going into more Kim Possible. I liked the first episode, it was interesting. Something I didn't get quite clearly, but was clarified for me after the fact, was that, yeah, there is legitimately no secret identity in this series at all. Apparently, yeah, Kim does not make it a thing to hide anything about her job, what she does or anything like that. So we have a character who really does go right out of the, right out of the status quo for superheroes back in the day. I mean, she's not, I say she's not a superhero, she doesn't have any kind of supernatural ability. She seems just like a very skilled agent, not like she has powers or anything like what Shigo apparently seems to have with her hands, or that could just be some very strange, unexplained technology that Dragon hooked her up with, or whatever the hell. But it is still a very interesting premise, because a lot of stuff, especially back in the day, and even nowadays, certain heroes are still going by their secret identity shtick for the most part. It was definitely not a thing. Of course, some shows made it kind of you know, kind of made fun at the fact that a lot of people don't understand that they are actually, you know, they have a secret identity and it's kind of obvious. Like in Danny Phantom, no one puts together that Danny Phantom is Danny Fenton. The fact that he looks exactly the same, other than a, you know, a skin, you know, a skin texture change, you know, and that the name is almost exactly the same. That's kind of a show that, you know, makes it kind of obvious. And then there's numerous other stuff out there where the main character should probably be cool, but obviously isn't, like in Ben 10. Not as obvious, but the signs are still quite clearly there in that show as well. But no, it does make me a little more interested to see where we go with this, because, you know, like I said, going away from the status quo again, Kim is not a character who is, you know, unliked in school. She's not a character who is a nerd. She's not a character, you know, who has vastly different interests from people. She is a cheerleader in her school that enjoys doing it, but also has this other, you know, this other job of hers. I can't even say other life, because it's like, it's not a secret identity, so I'm kind of throwing off my terminology here. But yeah, it's pretty interesting, I can't lie. It is pretty interesting, this premise, and I'm gonna, you know, I'm really interested to see it, you know. I think so far, Shigo and Kim are my two favourite characters in the show. Dr. Draken is interesting. He reminds me a bit of Doofenshmirtz from Phineas and Ferb, if you've ever seen that. I think this came first, because Phineas and Ferb's animation is better than Kim Possible's from what I saw. So this, you know, Doofenshmirtz might have been a little inspired by this guy. But, you know, other than that, what's it called? I am really enjoying the villains and the heroes. You know, they are fun. Ron, no full solid opinion on him yet. He's whatever, you know, but yeah, not sure, but hey, obviously I'm going to form a more proper opinion on him as time goes on. And for anyone who is interested as well, I do have a Patreon that's linked down below in the description, where when this video goes up on YouTube, the next set of Kim Possible will be up on the early access poll, which I think is going to be 6 to 9. That'll be something different than that. The title should be cleared to non-patrons as well, so just look down there, you're interested, you'll see what it is exactly. But yeah, so guys, without further ado, episode 2 of Kim Possible will commence in 3, 2, 1, and play. Or it won't, because that always happens when the file's been frozen for a little bit. I just gotta stop doing that, honestly.
It's criminal. Someone at Club Banana is in major style denial.
Turn this up.
Now this is me. Come to
Kim, I have bad news.
No kidding. I cannot afford
Not sure how I feel about that jacket, honestly.
Your bank account, you're broke. But that's
wow.
not the bad news.
Apparently, the bad news is
Yeah.
that my friend who runs my website is hacking into my account.
Yeah, pretty
Have
much.
you peeked at my diary?
Of course not. Anyway, the bad news
Oh,
is
he's
that
totally
your
done
Dr.
that.
Draken has escaped from prison.
That's major
Yeah,
bad.
of course.
Almost as bad as last week at school when you used the boys' room by accident.
Wait,
How
nobody
the
saw
fuck
that.
do you use the boys' room by
You have been
accident?
reading my diary.
Good luck on the mission.
Yeah.
Bye.
How do you accidentally use the boys' room? What the fuck? It's pretty different in there, I imagine. Actually, I literally have. In primary school, we had to use the girls' room for like 2 months or something, because they had an extra one than we did and ours was being redone. So I've literally seen the inside of a girls' toilet. Oh yeah. Yeah, that was first episode footage right there. I think that was as well. I might be wrong about that.
Doesn't matter when, I will be there for you till the very end. Danger or trouble,
I'm there on the double.
you know that you always
Impossible.
So what's the sitch?
call me, beat me if you wanna reach me.
This is a really cool song. I need to start memorizing these lyrics. It is really cool. I am enjoying it.
1,000 feet. Laser steady.
But then again, I've seen tons of shows that have great intros at this point, so it's kind of just the norm. Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah, that was terrifying, I can't lie. Especially since he has blue skin and a massive scar.
No
Holy
problem,
shit.
Kim Possible. You saved my life. It's the least I can do
Wow.
to thank you.
It was just an itty-bitty iceberg, so not the drama.
Yeah, you just have a ton of people that you've saved before that owe you
Ron, you're
favours.
supposed to be looking for signs of Draken.
Okay,
Seems like a sign for Draken.
Thank you, Captain Obvious. Keep your eyes open for any...
Any competent fighters.
just mad assistant.
Bye-bye.
Oh shit. Well, it's not really gonna stop them, but yeah, okay. So I was wrong, we didn't see that snowboarding part in the first episode, because this one... No, not the make it raw rat! Yeah, Rufus, that's his name, okay.
Bacony.
Ugh. Not everything bacon means good, man.
Nice jacket, Club Banana. The very latest. Get a lifestyle.
Nice.
Chico green is the new black.
And this advice comes to us from a fashion don't in fleece.
Already like their chemistry. They are the only two competent characters in the show so far, so their banter is very much appreciated. It's like Spidey and Goblin. She's even green!
It's gonna blow the pipeline, Kimmy, and your skin definitely doesn't need more oil.
Pity on you, Kim Possible.
Well, crap.
Phase 1 is complete.
I need to know the story of how the hell these two ended up together. She seems so done with him in episode 1. Alright, you were lucky that wasn't a bigger detonator. Ooh! Holy shit, how are you not dead?
That won't do.
Morning, Dad.
Good morning. How's my teen hero?
Moderately bummed. Draken got away.
Well, I'm sure you'll get him next time. No, these launch vectors are all wrong.
Yeah, you'll probably be his next target.
Daddy, what do you think of this jacket? For me? Just because.
Cost to value ratio aside, Kimmy, don't you already have a functional coat?
It's
Why don't they try
good
showing
fashion
the
sense
actual
isn't
price?
genetic. My jacket's from last season. It's red.
Didn't you say red was the new black?
Red's dead, Dad.
Wow.
Green is the new black.
Yeah, that's exactly what Shiko said.
I'm working here.
So are we. Dad, what's the combustion temperature of the J200 fuel you developed?
Holy crap, talk about twins. There is no difference between these
no
two.
special reason. Gotta go.
You know, Kim, your predicament reminds me of the time I applied for funding of a new propulsion system. The university told me money doesn't grow on trees.
In other words, get a
I
job.
told them money is made of paper, and paper comes from trees, so, in point of fact, money does grow on trees.
Yeah, it's a fair
And this
point.
relates to me how?
Not sure exactly. But no new jacket.
Morning,
Well,
Kimmy.
another shot from the intro.
Thank you. Can you explain that to Dad, who incorrectly believes that I don't need it?
Sorry, baby, I'm due at the hospital. But if you need it, I have a suggestion.
Yeah.
A job? Bueno Nacho?
Already got a job that apparently
A
isn't
rocket
paying.
scientist and a brain surgeon. The best idea you people can come up with is minimum wage?
You practically live there anyway.
Come on,
Wow.
Ron. We practically live here anyway.
Kim, never work where you food.
It's the only way. The rents were totally neg on just buying me the jacket.
Of course, need our classic, just
No effect.
fast food
If
place
I
to
want
hang
the
out.
jacket, I have to earn it.
Harsh.
What are you eating?
You better not end up
Meets
stealing
nacho.
Shiko's.
I call it the Naco.
I call it gross beyond reason.
Do you want some?
Actually, I call it just right. Looks nice.
You know, Ron, restaurants don't exactly welcome pets.
Rufus isn't a pet. He's family.
The rodent family.
Sorry, buddy.
I did the math. 2 weeks of drudge work, and I'm in green leather.
Miss Possible?
That's cool.
I'm Ned, assistant manager here at Bueno Nacho number 582.
Hola, amigo.
Your bilingual wiles will hold no sway with me, Miss Possible.
Wow.
I am management.
Ron, what the hell?
Is that a clip-on tie, Ned?
For quick removal in the event of a grease fire. When can you start?
Born
I've
ready,
heard this
sir.
guy's voice before. What is it from?
Isn't this your application, Mr. Stoppable?
What? I didn't. You didn't.
It'll be more fun if
Oh
we
my
work here.
god, you son of a bitch!
Oh, no. No.
Oh
no,
my
not the puppy
fucking
dog.
god!
Bueno Nacho SOP.
Excuse me?
Standard operating procedures. Learn
I heard this fucker's voice. What is it
I'm gonna
from?
get you for this.
2 weeks to jacket.
Oh, that's gonna
2
bug
weeks
me
to
the whole
jacket.
Not
episode.
enough lettuce, too much salsa, and don't get me started
started on those beans. Notice how he sculpts the frijoles, evoking the majesty of a Mayan temple.
Really? You think?
You're ready for burrito folding.
Right on.
Is it Neil from No, it's not him. And if he does do him, it's not what I'm thinking of.
Possible?
Wow.
I'm putting you on cheese duty. Even you can push a button. Think you can handle that?
Mission possible.
Nice.
I can get through this. 2 weeks to jacket. 2 weeks to jacket.
Watch when your parents start asking for
I
rent.
scanned all recent satellite photos, but there's no sign of the stolen laser drill.
Must be hidden.
Playing video games on the job is not SOP. I'm docking your pay an hour.
Shit.
2 weeks and 1 hour to jacket.
Beef goes over here, chicken over.
Multitasking. Excellent style.
No gloves
Just doing
at
my
all.
job, Ned.
Sounds like the typical
Hello?
restaurant
Kim to
industry.
Ron, you didn't even want this job.
I didn't
Fast
know what
food
I wanted,
industry.
Kim. I was lost, adrift in the wilderness. But that was then. Now I belong. I belong to Bueno Nacho. Yo amo este lugar.
Wow. How nice.
Your order's great. 59, looking fine. 60. Your food's ready.
Wow.
Go, Wade.
Check this out. Highly unusual.
What are you doing?
Kimbo, ixnay on the communicator. The nacho cheese needs some love.
Ron,
Of
we might
course.
have a lead on Draken. Draken, nachos. I'm gonna have to go with Draken.
Yeah, but
That kind of
think
team
of it
is
as
narrowing the
the
race for
coat.
Employee of the Month.
other
The race
than
is between
Andraken.
you and you. Sometimes I feel like I don't even know you anymore.
Nice.
Rufus, cheese.
Cheese.
Nice. Let's go, Rufus.
Want more? Even you can push a button, right?
In other words, you have no more value than a naked mole rat, okay?
Little naked
I don't know if that's the
mole
best
rat.
thing to think about, but fair enough.
Wade, the employee of the month cut us off.
Seismic activity in Wisconsin.
Quake in the Midwest. Major red flag.
It gets weirder. The epicenter is the world's biggest cheese wheel.
Let me try something. Police report from the Cheese Wheel Mall shows a break-in at the Club Banana store.
I don't get the connection.
Only one thing was stolen. A leather jacket. Green leather.
Of course.
Chigo.
Of course. Of course.
Ned, I
Also, only
thought I
one
switched
thing was
shifts.
stolen?
Something
Seriously? Didn't
suddenly
steal any
came up.
cash or nothing?
Whatever.
What's with you?
Go ask your new boss.
New boss.
Corporate love the nacho.
Oh my god.
Really?
They see big things in my Futura.
Good for you. Now let's go. Draken's in Wisconsin.
But your shift isn't over.
Ron, an evil wacko, is in the dairy state with a giant laser drill.
For real.
I'm going. And I was hoping you'd come with.
To be your sidekick? That's what this is all about,
How
isn't it?
in the hell
You
did
just
this
can't
guy
stand that I'm
ever
better
end
than
up
you
in the
at something.
same
You wouldn't
profession
even
as
have
Kim?
this stupid job if I didn't fill out your application.
Kim, we could argue all day, but that's not gonna get this floor mopped.
Also,
Love it yourself,
she ain't even
boss.
wearing
And
shoes.
find a new nacho drone. I quit.
Yeah? Well, find a new sidekick. What are you looking at? I want that floor to sparkle.
Oof.
Mom,
guy.
reassure me. I just had a fight with Ron. He was all high horse because I bailed on work. And I really need to stop Draken, but Ron thinks I quit because I can't take him being good at something, which would be way pathetic.
That would be very
Mom,
possible.
Do you have me on speaker?
Sorry, honey. I've got both hands in a 62-year-old male's temporal
Wow.
lobe.
Mom?
Gotta go, honey. See you at dinner. Dad's picking up nachos.
Honestly, that is just terrible. Picking up the phone while in work. Jesus Christ. How many favors have you actually done for the series, girl?
No big. Going organic was a total no-brainer.
Get ready!
Here we go. Nice.
Funky. A cheese-covered
Disgusting.
building.
Many people assume that this is a cheese-covered building. In fact, this marvel of dairy product architecture is 100% pure Wisconsin Swiss. Hey, look, who cut the cheese? I know.
Okay, points for a bizarre hiding place. Wade, get this. I'm inside the cheese wheel.
Which surprisingly is not a cheese-covered building. It's 100% Wisconsin Swiss.
Yeah,
So I
we
heard.
just got
Draken's got the
that.
whole mad scientist lair thing here. They love the high ceilings.
Kim, look in your pack.
A hairdryer.
Looks more like a laser blaster,
It
if
only
anything.
looks like a hairdryer.
It doesn't look like a hairdryer. It doesn't look like a grappling hook either, though. I thought it was a laser. Actually, no, maybe, yeah, it does look like a grappling hook, actually.
Increase the drill's power! I want to reach that magma!
Magma, you say? Oh my god, they actually found her.
May I take your coat? You already did. Don't worry. It'll look better on me.
Oh, good lord.
Face it, Pumpkin. Fashion isn't the only thing in which I'm a step ahead.
Good lord. I fucking love these two together. It's so epic.
Comfy?
Yeah.
Not particularly.
See, and she can actually kick Kim's ass.
Well, Kim Possible. How nice to see you again, especially now that you're helpless to stop me. Shall I tell you my plan? It's quite impressive.
Sure, give off your
Using the
evil
world's most
monologue.
powerful laser drill to tap into the molten magma deep beneath the Earth's crust.
Damn.
Ah, that's phase 1. In phase 2, which you did not guess, my mag machine will melt the entire state of Wisconsin, which I will then rebuild and rename Drakenville.
You're
Wow.
so conceited.
Of course.
I'll take that as
That is a very fucking Saturday morning-esque villain.
You see? Any second now I will strike swiftly and without mercy.
Actually, make it more like half hour.
Fine,
Oh,
whatever.
shit.
In roughly 30 minutes, Wisconsin will surrender to me, and the kingdom of Drakenville will be born. Say it with me, Drakenville. Does that have a nice ring to it?
Sure, why not? Drakenville. It's
Step it up,
decent, I
Ned.
guess.
This customer's been waiting for over 30 seconds. 33, 34, underlay.
Oh god, yeah. Fuck this.
Day.
Bosses like that are evil.
Welcome to Bueno Nacho. May I take your order?
Ron, it's Wade.
Wade? Where are you?
Not important. Kim's in trouble. She found Draken inside a
Wade
giant
is
cheese.
starting
but I lost
to
contact.
concern
She needs help.
me.
Your help.
Well. Looks like you've got a choice to make, Stoppable. What's more important, your sacred duty as assistant manager, or your pathetic role as goofy sidekick?
Ooh. You want the job or the sex, man? What's it gonna be?
Well, that's no choice at all. I guess it's time to say, Buenos noches, Bueno Nacho.
Nice.
Don't bother. The Midwest is about to receive a molten calling card from a certain Dr. Draken. Shigo, I'm still waiting.
So read a magazine. I'm working.
Excuse me. I have to go make a scene.
Oh, every scene you
Question,
have
is
is a
this some
scene.
kind of cheese-covered building?
You know, you'd be surprised by how many people think that.
Can you drill any faster? I've built an entire army of evil robots in the time it's taken you to penetrate the Earth's crust.
Ron.
Everything's okay, Kim. I'm here to
Nice.
save the day.
Hi.
What's
Is
up?
that tie clip on?
Yeah. Shit.
Guess that wasn't much of a plan.
Not as great as your Bueno Nacho bathroom break
Oh
chart.
my
I
god.
called on assistant manager power. You were right.
I did resent your superior burrito technique. You're entitled to excel. Forgive me?
Duh. Forgive me?
Totally.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Of
Friends
course.
again, just in time to be fried in magma.
Remind me again why I rushed over?
It's either that or keep putting up with that bitch boy, so you know. Either one wasn't really the best choice.
About time. Activate the mag machine.
Alright, so how are they actually going to get out of this? I'm not honestly sure right now. Looks Wade's going to show up out of nowhere, but
That would be so cool.
I'm not
if it
entirely
wasn't gonna
sure.
hurt us.
Showtime! Deploy the barrel and activate the magma pump.
Free cheese! Of course.
Push the
Rufus. Good enough.
Ron, get to the laser drill. I'll take care of Shiko.
Great plan.
Yeah, that didn't go so well last time.
Ron, you're the genius who invented the Nako. You've got a building made of cheese here.
My
Get
fucking
creative.
nose is itching as hell.
Be my masterpiece. Be careful.
Jigs, you owe me a soda.
Nice. Wow. Didn't even try and hide that.
No, really?
Find Kim possible.
And of course, incompetent fucks.
Lesson time, princess. With that trendy coat weighing you down? I'm thinking not.
Admittedly, she does look pretty good in that thing.
Here comes the magma.
Cool.
Rufus, this is a precision instrument, incredibly complex.
Of
Better mess with
course.
everything.
Wow. Jesus Christ.
Stop him!
Angle adjustment.
Oh, good lord, that should have killed them. Holy crap. Mmm, melted cheese. Lovely.
It's magma, Milwaukee. Why isn't Milwaukee eating magma?
Wow.
Please do not tell me that this place is actually made of cheese.
Yes.
I thought it was a cheese-covered building.
Oh my god. How many times they get asked that? Wow. Looks like you should have done your research a little bit more, Mr. Draken.
This is not over. Kim Possible.
Wow.
Draken's plan is so foiled.
Oh, it's over. I call it bad guy con queso.
Cool, I guess. That jacket is fucked though on Shiko.
What's wrong, KP? You won.
I'm very happy, really.
You don't sound happy.
Okay, I know this is beyond shallow, but I saved the world and I'm no closer to owning that Club Banana jacket.
Of
Maybe.
course.
Maybe not.
Ron!
It's no big deal. My Nako bonus was way bueno.
You are too sweet.
Hey.
I love it. Thanks. Ned?
Oh my god,
what are you
what
wearing?
the hell?
Somebody left this picture over the cheese machine, and I just had to have it. Viva me!
Exchange
Cool.
it?
Oh yeah.
Damn, no! All that fucking effort for that. To be fair, Shiko probably would have got rid of hers too. Yeah, I didn't remember that guy's voice at all. It'll come to me. Maybe not in the video, but it'll come to me eventually. There on the double. So that was episode 2 of Kim Possible. So yeah. I really am liking the witty banter between, you know, Shiko and Kim. Not only, you know, because they're the only two competent ones in the show thus far, but they're also girls. They can actually play off of each other. Oh, wow. Holy shit. I didn't realize my, I wasn't charging my computer at all. This thing was almost dead. Damn. Oh, I haven't been charging my... Fuck. Haven't been charging this thing either. Why the hell that just fell down, I have no idea. Good enough. That's too much. That's good enough. Huh. Well, I'm lucky this is all happening right after I did the video and not beforehand. Damn, actually, I had my computer on almost full brightness as well. I'm actually really surprised that didn't go off in the video then. But no. Regardless of that, though, you know, like I said, they're both the competent ones, and they're both the girls of the retrospective group, so they can really play off each other really well. And I do, like I said, I am really enjoying Kim and Shiko. Like I said, there is some cool stuff I want to know. Like I seriously want to know how both of them ended up with their partners. How the fuck did Ron end up in this goddamn business with Kim, and how the fuck did Shiko end up with Draken? We know that she's been doing this for a long time now. Like, Shiko was said to be banned, or wanted, sorry, in like 12 different countries or some shit like that. You know, so she's been doing this for a long ass time, but where the hell did Draken come into the mix from, you know? Probably stuff that's going to be answered down the line, you know, much later, and these are just questions that I'm asking that I know are not going to be a thing for a very long time at this point. Oh, but regardless though, you know, it is cool because even though Kim has a lot of these responsibilities going on, we're still seeing, you know, the sides of her that, you know, suit her age. Like, even though she is a pretty badass woman right here, pretty badass agent, you could say, she's still a teenager, you know. She still wants things. She still needs to balance her life, a job, you know, and all of this stuff together, you know, because, well, that's just the way life is, whether you're a teenager, a kid, or whatnot. Or not a kid, but if you're a teenager and whatnot, you got to start balancing your life choices pretty well, you know. And yeah, she can be petty. She can be petty for, you know, wanting stuff that she didn't get, but it makes sense because she's what? Don't actually know how old Kim Possible is. Is she 16? I'm not sure. She's in high school. You know what? Fuck it, I'm gonna look it up. How old is Kim Possible? This might give me an age for the end of the series, though. She's 14 years old, okay. In the middle of what I was saying then. But yeah, she's 14 years old. So, it makes sense, you know. That was an interesting episode, you know. First days on the job, whatnot. I am trying to catch and see all the shots the intro has for, you know, what's it called? All the shots that the intro has for throughout the episodes, because since they are mashing together, what's it called, parts of the intro from the episodes, I'm going to assume that the intro might change every season, though, actually, to where it's where, you know, they'll just have clips and whatnot from their retrospective seasons. So I'll try and find those whenever I do, but yeah, I think I found them pretty well in the first episode and in this one, so we'll see what happens next. But yeah, so guys, I'm gonna make my cut, and when I come back, we'll do episode 3, which is actually what a lot of people might consider episode 1. So I'll see you guys in a moment. Alright guys, we are back to continue on with the set of Kim Possible with episode 3. Let's go.
Rufus.
Alright then.
Rufus. Here, boy.
Hey, Ron.
Shh. Rufus has gone missing.
Maybe he's hibernating.
Not likely, Kim.
Oh.
It's Spirit Week. If the little guy missed it, he'd be crushed. Rufus! Oh, hey.
Wow. He was inside of you all along.
A naked mole rat. Ron, ever think
Yes.
about getting a normal pet?
Like what?
Something
Wow.
not naked.
Never be
Wow,
normal.
you never had a problem with him before, what the fuck? That is a very weird face for Kim. That looks fucking strange as hell.
Oh, Josh Mankey.
Wow. Wow. Just realised what a weird last name, yeah, Mankey. Alright, and of course she has a crush.
When danger comes, just know that I am on my way. Doesn't matter where I'm
Yep, that was episode 2. Possible.
wherever you need me, on that big man if you wanna reach me.
We'll have to see where this is going to go. Is this going to be a love triangle? Does it turn out that Ron actually has a thing for Kim? At least right now. Yep. Oh yeah, the whole thing was episode 2.
Call me, beat me if you wanna reach me.
Amp down, Kim. Someone might think you're crushing on Mankey.
Because she is crushing on Mankey.
What's this say to you?
Oh, it's you know, I mean, yeah, totally.
Supposed to.
Hey, you're Kim Possible. You were on the news last week. Save some ambassador or something?
Wow.
Yeah,
That was cool.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, she's even on the news.
Bye!
How's this girl not a full-blown celebrity by this
I can't even
point?
form a sentence around Josh. How am I gonna ask him to Friday's dance?
Ask Mankey? I don't know, Kim. Don't you think he might feel awkward with us?
Us?
Well, we
Us.
always go together.
Yeah, but that says,
Oh.
you know, friends.
Oh.
And
Oh.
this time I was thinking about lining up a, you know...
An enemy?
A date.
A date? Right. Like a dating. Dating and a date.
He'd
Like,
rather
kind
you
of
go
way.
with
I can
Draken
do that.
than
The date thing.
fucking
Great.
him.
So who are you going to ask?
For me to get a date? Who am I not gonna ask?
Rufus?
Hey, Wade, what up?
Meet me at your locker.
Point it out.
You would not believe how many hits we're getting on this site.
Oh my god,
Everyone
she's
wants
got a
your
picture
help.
of Shigo on her fucking locker! Let's go!
Ugh, 7 days, 8 cats.
One litter box. I know your website says you can do anything, but you have to draw the line. Hey, long distance. Tokyo! I love the French. That one's an emergency. I'll stream the security cam.
Tokyo, I love the French. Damn,
Rewind and freeze, Wade.
that was fast.
Dr. Draken.
You don't
Our
say.
arch enemy. Well, your arch enemy. You know, I don't think he even knows my name.
Come on, Ron, let's
Yeah, it
cheat.
makes sense.
Oh yeah, going to Tokyo on a school night. How are we gonna get there?
I'll phone a friend.
You have 1,000,001 friends in this fucking universe, Kim. All with very vast means of
Thanks for
transportation.
the lift, Bertina.
Kim, duh. It's the least I could do after you saved my Chicago show.
Oh, the backstage fire was no big.
For you, maybe. Must be so awesome not to be afraid of anything.
Fearless, I am
Yeah,
not.
of course.
Oh, come on. I've seen you wrestle a shark with your bare hands.
Yeah. What could scare you?
His name's Josh
Dating.
Oh,
Yeah.
crush story.
I feel so
Pretty
ridiculous
much.
around him.
Just go for it. What's the worst thing that could happen?
So, Bertina, as a pop superstar, I'll bet you miss out on stuff like school dances with, you know, normal, average guys.
True.
Friday,
Nice try, bro.
dance. You, me, average guy.
No.
Yeah.
See?
Get
Was that so hard?
broke
Watch.
instantly, bro.
Oh, thank you
Crushed
for coming,
in 30
Kim Possible.
seconds, Ron.
I am Yoshiko.
Oh my
translator for
God.
Nakasumi-san.
You know, I'm looking for a lucky someone to go to a dance with me.
Nakasumi-san says he's very flattered, but given the current crisis, he
Oh.
feels it would be inappropriate to go to the dance.
Oh.
No! Ew, no! I meant...
So what's the sitch?
They have taken over our entire factory. The workers are trapped inside.
How many?
200?
No, just 2. This is the most automated factory in the world.
Oh. Fair enough then. This doesn't seem to be the worst thing in the world, you know? Might be a bit of a struggle, but not much. Yep, and that's in the intro too.
Ron, stop playing around.
Okay, I'm golden. Oh, are you kidding me?
Well, at least it wasn't
Very
near his
funny.
The
boxes.
third time's the charm.
What's Draken doing in a video game factory?
Duh. Do you know what this factory makes?
Video games?
The Z-board. Only the fastest graphics system ever.
Oh, really?
Video games.
It's not even coming out back home until Christmas. It's the must-have gift of the holiday season. Draken's gonna steal Christmas.
Ron, I know my arch foe. Draken wants to take over the world.
I don't
wants to
think
steal
you do
Christmas.
know him that
Take
well.
over the
You
world.
haven't really
Steal
faced him
Christmas.
much.
Take over the world.
Steal Christmas.
Take over the world.
Steal Christmas.
Shh. Fine. Whatever.
Kim, Draken's in the house. Is this really the time to fix your makeup?
I see the hostages.
What?
Thought I saw a zit.
Oh.
False alarm. I'll free the hostages. You take
Yeah, at
this.
this point that
Jack
would be a
into the
bigger
video.
threat.
You mean
honestly.
I'm the distraction.
Oh, always the distraction.
Control the world through the toys.
Cartoons make my eyes itch. Can't you switch that thing on? Put some greasy elbow into it.
My god.
Shigo, never sneak up on me like that.
I wasn't sneaking.
Ninjas make more noise than you, Shigo. Quit it.
That's a pretty good way to. Oh my god. What the fuck?
That voice.
It's Kim Possible's dopey sidekick.
I can never remember his name.
Yeah.
Ron Stoppable coming to you totally live.
Ron Stoppable?
Podcast
I
from
think not.
Wouldn't you like to know? Yes, evildoers, it's the Rufus and Ron Show.
Good job. You should just killed him then and there. Do us all a favor, honestly.
So, Kim Possible,
Of course you remember
you
her.
think to thwart my plan?
Don't stop to tell her the plan.
I'll handle this, Chico.
Yeah, all I know is every time you stop to blab about your big plan, she wins.
For real.
Oh, right.
I said, 3 episodes in and she's already done with this. Like, no. Don't tell her the plan.
Let's go.
Don't be cliche, Dr. Draken. You can't do this, bro. You're better than this. Which he's not, but, you know. The sentiment's there. Wow. His mouth stopped moving there, and he was still laughing.
We don't have one.
Ooh, too bad.
Oh, that was an utter fail if I've ever seen one.
I do not believe it. That Dr. Draken fellow stole a factory. Seems 2 employees were rescued by world-famous teen hero... Hey, Kim Possible. Nice work, honey.
Well, sure, until I let Draken get away. I've got to figure out his plan before he tries to take over the world. Oh, and then there's the Josh thing.
Josh? Another mad scientist bent on world conquest?
So not. Josh is this guy I want to take to the dance.
Oh. Now, don't you and your friend
dear.
Ronald usually go to school functions together?
Oh, his full name's Ronald.
But Ron's a friend, and Josh is a hottie.
I wouldn't just give up without a fight. With Draken, I mean. You better get back on that case toot sweet. And, Kimmy, let's not talk about hotties at breakfast anymore.
Who's a hottie?
We're not talking about it.
Josh Mankey?
Ooh, Kim's got a boyfriend. Kim's got a boyfriend.
Don't make me hurt you.
Eat your cereal, boys. So, this Josh is cute?
He's golden, Mom.
Golden? That's good, right?
Well, I prefer it over hottie.
Josh is so cool and smart and really talented. And
Have you ever had more than one conversation with him? Yeah, but
Want to know what I think?
they're children.
Send an anonymous email.
Okay, they're younger
Do
children.
that? Yes, you can. They, route it through Sweden or someplace, and it can't be traced.
Your principal has been getting anonymous emails from Sweden.
Gotta go.
Oh. Nice.
Kimmy, telling
Nice
a boy you
job,
like him
boys.
is kind of like getting into a really cold pool. Deep breath, then take the plunge.
Need a date called Ron. What the fuck?
before this day is over, I am going to ask Josh to the dance.
And I'm gonna ask...
Anyone.
somebody.
Your standards are so high.
Flexibility is key, Kim.
Good luck.
Don't need it.
Deep breath, then take the plunge.
You might say yes. I mean, you are a world-famous hero at this point in time. Jesus Christ, what the hell are the punishments in this school for being late? For people to be that motivated to get there on time?
Hi, I'm Ron Stop. Ow!
Yeah.
Josh will come through that door any minute and I'll just spit it out.
Mom, you weren't wrong. You did spit it out.
This arm is going to the dance on Friday. Who wants to be honest? How about this arm?
Sorry, bro.
Deep breath, then take the plunge. Here goes.
Hi, Kim.
Bonnie.
You don't mind if I watch, do you?
And of course,
You,
rivalry.
Josh? It's so obvious that you're crushing on him.
It is not.
Oh, yeah. Gonna ask him to the dance?
Why?
I think it's great.
Really?
Totally. I get to see you crash and burn.
Maybe he'll say yes.
Maybe. But he has said no to girls much higher on the food chain than you.
Well,
Really?
I'm gonna ask him anyway.
Go for it.
I will. After practice.
Well, let's see how this actually goes.
Attention, ladies!
Oh,
It
for
is I,
crying out
Ron
loud.
Stoppable. Contrary to popular belief, I am not dating Kim Possible, which is good news for you, Josh Mankey.
Hey.
Oh, no.
Wow.
There is a rare hole in my social calendar.
Good job.
for this Friday.
Fucking
Please
humiliate the
note,
poor
I am
girl.
a Bond Diggity dancer. Thank you.
Okay, everybody, doghouse pyramid.
Kim, it's for you.
Ah, fuck.
Hot tip on the Nakasumi heist. Can you cut practice?
I'd rather be anywhere but here.
Yeah, fair enough. Like I said, managing a high school life and a world famous job, you know, kind of hard.
Okay, let's recap what we know.
Especially with how much traveling you do.
I meant about Draken's Alpine Lair.
Oh, yeah, I got nothing.
Wow.
Wait, his middle name is Wendell?
Well, it could be.
You've obviously done your research.
I assure you, the rest of my report is completely factual.
Gossip you've heard around school?
Moving on. Mankey has rejected invitations to the Spirit Week dance from the following: Courtney Luke, Maria Rodriguez, Natasha Putin, Julia Roberts, no relation, and of course, Bonnie Rockwaller. No current photo was available.
Josh spiked Bonnie?
And Bonnie spiked me, as did Courtney, Maria, Natasha, and Julia. High school.
Okay, kids, we're here.
Thanks for the lift, Heinrich.
Oh, Kim, you're
Yeah,
silly.
we know.
It's
You
the
have
least I can do after
unlimited
saving our village from
resources.
that
We
avalanche
get it.
last year.
We get it, people.
Heinrich, got any teenage daughters who might want to go to a big American dance party?
9!
9? One's plenty.
No.
Or maybe 2.
9 means no!
Maybe 2. Oh my god. You want anything but a player on.
You started it.
Oh. Shit.
Right behind you. Not a word.
And here we
This is
go.
unquestionably Draken's latest lair. I've hacked into the security system, but it's tight. Can't shut down the sensor beams. But I could juice the frequency so you can see them.
Please and thank you.
Jesus Christ. Talk about fast going. Ooh.
Hey, this isn't so hard.
Ah, shit.
So Ron, you can't touch the red beams. Ron?
Oh, I mean, they aren't touching them yet. But most of the time, Shiko finds you anyway, so it doesn't really matter. How on earth? Oh. Crap.
I have never been captured that fast. This is almost as embarrassing as cheerleading practice, Ron.
Embarrassing, perhaps, but it did get us inside the bad man's lair.
That is true, it did get in.
I just want to watch.
And time for Shiko, baby. She knows damn well those boys ain't gonna do nothing.
Can one of you guys give us a boost? Kim! Radical. Back off, goons, cause I'm packing.
Lip gloss.
Yes. Lip gloss.
Yeah. Lip gloss. A disguise for a very powerful weapon. Wow. Where has that been before? Jesus.
What is this stuff?
Wade, I wish you'd stop taking your father's dirty
Ah,
socks.
I see.
Mom,
I need those.
for what?
They're integral to my top secret stink formula.
Good job. Good fucking job, boys.
Ooh, sorry. No prize for second place.
Wow, that was easy.
Ron, lip gloss me. That stinks.
Damn, even Shiko couldn't resist that.
Nice work, boys. Now where's...
My teenaged foe and the buffoon.
Well, this buffoon knows your secret plan. You want to steal Christmas.
Not even close.
Damn.
So this is the take over the world thing. Ron.
I could see that honestly being one of his plans. I couldn't discredit either of them, so it absolutely makes sense for both.
Konnichiwa.
Cool, cool. Jesus,
That would
cool.
be so cool if it wasn't gonna hurt us. Don't freak out, Kim.
I'm not.
Well, that makes one of us.
Wade, we're up against a giant robot warrior.
Which used to be a robot assembly line. According to these schematics, Nakasumi-san installed an override module. Konnichiwa.
Well, crap. I say that very apathetically because, again, it is Draken.
Team, I would have vaporized her by now.
Wow. I swear, man, you're gonna blow up your base before she does.
Actually, it's possible. Kim possible. But that's a common mistake.
Konnichiwa.
Hey! I'm only the distraction!
Where is that override thingy?
Damn. Oh my god, he really is going to fucking destroying his whole robot before she does.
Good luck, Blade.
I'm in!
Alright, well that was pretty easy. Just Draken left.
Oh, great.
Oh.
Nakasumi?
Access denied.
Flying kick now!
Konnichiwa.
And now I'm upside down.
One day, Ron. One day you'll get your chance to shine. Nice. Appreciate the naked mole rat.
You should have stuck to babysitting. What made you think an ordinary teenager could possibly defeat me?
Well, she's done it twice before.
Access denied.
We do not have time for this.
Konnichiwa.
Imagine if it was Shiko.
Konnichiwa!
Wow.
Score!
Wade.
What?
Konnichiwa-san.
Busted.
Indeed.
Bitch. Oh! Damn, when did you get back? Jesus! Yeah.
Bye-bye, kid.
Jesus, what the? When did he get back in there? Holy crap! So what happened a little fast, did it? And adios.
You think you're all that, but you're not.
Wow. You aren't even that far up from the robot.
What's the big?
Okay, first of all, he was not trying
Yeah,
to steal
he
Christmas,
literally
and I
said
gotta
to
tell
you
ya,
that he wasn't
Draken
doing that.
was easy compared to this.
Reality check, Kim. If you can defeat an international super freak, you can handle Josh Mankey.
Kim, he just left third period and he's headed your way.
What?
Subject?
Mankey. I triangulated his position on the GPS satellite. He's passing the gym.
Really wasn't required to do all that.
Okay, I think you've crossed the line here.
I can't do it.
Target is on the move. Closing in. 4, 3, 2. He's on top of you.
Maybe I just give up.
I repeat.
You can handle this.
Hi.
Hey, I'm sorry about the banner. You know, the one I tore down.
It was kind of weak anyway.
Oh, great.
Cool.
I mean, too bad. New one's better?
Much. Don't tear it down.
Definitely not.
Hopefully.
Guess I'll see
More
you at the
Ron
dance,
problem
huh?
than anything else.
Maybe I'll see you there.
At the dance?
Sure. Maybe you'll be there? Maybe with me?
Are you what? Asking me to the dance?
I know,
Yes.
I know I sound so random, but yes. Yes, I am.
Cool.
Very.
So I'll come by around 7.
Wow.
I need a ride too.
Oh!
Around
Damn!
7:15.
Holy crap!
Actually, you know,
Just
my mom's gonna be hemming my pants, so maybe like
damn.
7:30.
Holy crap! Okay, that actually happened. And yeah, that girl got put in her place. Nice. You could have just left that at home if you didn't intend on using it. Wow. Holy crap. What the fuck did it end like that? Wow. Well, that destroyed my expectations. Jesus Christ, Kim. fucking lord, this series just has it out for Ron as a character. Jesus Christ. That completely went a U-turn from what I was expecting. Seriously, I thought we'd go down the cliche, you know, doesn't get, doesn't get, you know, accepted, ends up going with Ron as usual and has no appreciation for him. No. The guy said yes to Kim and she fucking trapped Ron in the fuck. What the hell? That's actually an insane ending. I have to applaud Kim for going that goddamn far in that ending. Wow. There's the show, you know, no matter, even if a show's kind of old, don't underestimate it, because sometimes it will, you know, it will surprise you. And that honestly surprised me right there. I was not expecting us to go down that route. God lord. Cool. I admit that was a cool ending. I accept that. That was really funny. Of course, you know, a big thing about this as well was that, you know, like I've said, Kim is a popular girl in school. She is pop. She is, you know, popular. Maybe not the most popular, but she is popular. And for God's sake, she's on television a lot, so can't really, you know, you can't really go to expect everything you would from other shows on this one, you know. She's not hated or anything like that, so who's to say that, you know, popular guys, so their crushes won't go to the dance with her. But my god, the thing with Ron, that was just evil by Kim. Jesus Christ. Oh well. Fun episode though, very funny. Like I said. Got to see some more of Ron's personality in this one though, and very much like it. He was just kind of treated as an overall joke. Along with Draken, you know, those two boys, they are definitely the jokes of the series and get pushed around a lot. Despite the fact that, you know, Draken has a lot more going for him since he actually has a high IQ level and can build these kind of inventions, whereas Shigo is the muscle of the group. At least she has a purpose and he has a purpose to work well off each other. Ron? I mean, he's got Rufus. Yeah, he's got Rufus. That's pretty much it for Ron. You know, there's not a whole lot to say for him other than he's got Rufus, you know, because, I mean, he seems to be more important half the time than Ron anyway. But yeah, maybe in the future that'll change. Maybe it won't. I'm not entirely sure, but yeah. Curious if that's going to go anywhere. The thing with Josh and Kim, if they might be boyfriend-girlfriend in future episodes and whatnot. You know, because like I said, she didn't get rejected. She got accepted, and he went with the dance. He went to the dance with her. So I'm curious if that's going to go anywhere in the future. Maybe that might bring up some feelings from Ron. Who knows? Again, I'm not sure entirely what to expect from the show anymore. It does go away from my expectations a lot. So who knows? But yeah. So guys, I'll make my cut. I want to come back with episode 4. So I'll see you then. Alright guys, and we are back to continue on with this little set of Kim Possible, episode 4. Let's go. Wow. Of course. All girls and then just run in the back. Because of course he has to be here. What the hell? What the actual hell, Ron?
He's doing it again. Ron. Ron. What? You should hold back until the competition. You know, pace yourself.
Can't hold back, KP. The Mad Dog came to play.
Yay! No.
Okay,
Ron,
no.
already on thin ice with these girls.
Seriously.
Okay, can you just try to be
in other words,
normal?
they don't like
Anyone
you.
who is not the boss of me?
I'm so not bossy.
Well, except when you're telling me what to do.
Bossy?
Ooh.
Hey, you got to admit, I usually know what's best.
Oh, please. Are you kidding me? Wait a minute. This road looks familiar. Too familiar. Wait, I need a GPS lock on our position.
Okay, calm down, Mad Dog.
Jesus Christ, wait, always there when needed. Holy crap.
That can't be right. That can't be right!
Ron?
It's my
What?
worst nightmare!
Another tragic backstory for Ron.
Return to Camp Wanoweep!
Oh no. What a big shame.
I'm your basic average girl, and I'm here to
Save the world.
You can't stop me 'cause I'm Kim.
Well then, camp. I think they said something about his camp in episode 1, with the bugs and whatnot. Impossible. Yeah, probably for this episode.
If you wanna reach me,
If you wanna reach me.
doesn't matter where, doesn't matter when. I will be there for you till the very end. Danger or trouble, I'm there on the double. You know that you
Good lord, alright. We might have a bit of a Ron-centric episode this time around. Hopefully I've been a bit of a, you know, better view on him now, because I don't have the best opinion of him at the moment.
You have a problem?
Drive! Drive fast, Mr. Barkin! Drive like my life depends on it!
What are you yammering about?
Wow.
It's the worst summer of all time. I swore I'd never come back to Camp Wanoweep. Never!
Oh, oh good
No
lord.
bus wipes out on Steve Barkin's watch!
Of all things.
Sound off if you're hurting!
I'm sorry.
I'm hurting.
Right at camp. Oh, good lord. Is Dr. Draken here?
Damn, D. We got 2 flats. Better call for help.
Ladies, cell phones.
Oh yeah, cell phones.
No service.
Well, shit.
That's weird. Well, the communicator isn't working either.
Stoppable. You know the lay of the land?
Every rock, every tree, every bloodthirsty tick. It haunts me.
Good.
Nice.
Where's the phone?
Oh no.
Hey, it's me again. Yeah, I know I just called 3 minutes ago, but I just wanted to ask one more time. Can you please get me out of here?
I seem to recall a payphone.
Lead the way.
Mr. Barkin, I am not... What did you say?
I said lead the way.
Yeah!
You're in
this is
charge,
it.
Mr.
The
Ron.
one time that Ron Stoppable gets to lead, gets to call the shots, gets to
And
be the
it's
big boss
when
man.
you have a massive childhood traumatic experience
Oh,
on
I
your
will.
hands.
But you need to understand this. I am your only hope.
What? Ron, normal.
Listen up, people.
This is
Camp
pretty normal
Wanoweep is
for
a
Ron.
dangerous and wicked place, and among us, only I, Ron Stoppable, know how to survive here.
So you're all doomed, pretty much, you know.
Don't
You might as
believe
well
me?
start making your
See that?
gravestones at this point.
Poison oak. How do I know?
What's this plant?
Yeah. Personal
Itchy
experience.
stuff.
This is a place of evil. Stay close, and you'll stay alive.
I mean, at least you aren't on your own this time, so maybe it'll be a little bit better. Oh, the payphone without any issue. Nice.
Out of order.
I don't like this.
Place of evil.
This is just like those movies. Innocent teens stranded at a camp in the middle of nowhere.
Yep.
Then some creepo starts to pick them off.
Yep.
By
The creepo in this series
The
being
drama,
a
Tara.
Mr.
This isn't a
Draken.
horror movie.
Oh, isn't it?
Oh no.
Okay. If it were a horror movie, there'd be more guys. And they'd be way cuter than him.
Oh.
Bonnie. You remind me of the cruel kids at camp. Sticks and stones.
They called you names?
Yes, while they were hitting me with sticks and stones.
Well, get
I saw
fucked.
something move.
Of course you did. It's a squirrel.
It's just a squirrel.
Just a squirrel? Really? Leave me alone.
Just a squirrel. Oh no, that seems kind of normal
You've
to
always
me.
been a piece of work, Unstoppable.
They were bigger then.
Sure you weren't just smaller.
They were bigger.
Well, looks like we're stuck for the night. Okay, let's make the best of it.
Yes, right. Follow me.
Wow, then they're not following you at all.
Hiding in the hollow of a tree. And then the woodpeckers came.
Your freaky friend is acting extra freaky. He's not freaky, Bonnie.
He's just, you
Okay,
know,
he kind of is, but
strange.
it's not his fault.
It's
Very
the curse
strange.
of Camp Wanoweep.
What if he's right? What if this place is cursed?
Oh no.
Please.
Unstoppable. You're working on my nerves.
Mr. B, shh. We've got to rustle in the brush.
Could just be the wind, you know. Could be a little creature. Maybe a spider.
Ron, I think we've established that the squirrels mean us no harm.
Another
What's
squirrel.
that supposed to mean?
Let's just enjoy the campfire and relax.
Yeah, but what the fuck? Alright, sorry about that. I had an interruption there, but, you know, never mind. let's keep going.
No harm.
What's that supposed to mean?
Let's just enjoy the campfire and relax.
What in the fuck is that thing? Doesn't look human. Or any of the kind of wacko things that Dr. Draken has made thus far in the show.
So, you shared a cabin with a tick-infested chimp?
Yeah, that's
Wow.
right. This place holds a
Of
lot
course,
of memories
someone
for
would
me.
eventually start
Some
to
bad,
warm up
some-
to him.
No, all bad.
Some bad, some mildly tolerable.
I'm gonna go get some more firewood. Yeah.
Ooh, KP, Camp Wanoweep rule number 1. Use the buddy system.
Oh, well, I think I can handle it.
He's right,
Yeah.
Possible.
I'm a
Mr.
badass.
B's with the program.
I cannot take another camp story.
Why do you think
Yeah.
I'm going?
Nice. What the fuck?
You know, Ron, I happen to think it's kind of nice here.
Oh, really?
Yeah, sure. I mean, the woods are, woodsy. And well, just look at the lake.
Of course,
It
the
seems so
woods are
peaceful.
woodsy.
Ah, yes. Lake Wanoweep.
My fucking god, has there ever been anything more poisonous?
How I hated that lake.
Oh, not another story.
Yeah.
No way. I'm not going into that water.
All right, everybody jump in
At
the
least
lake.
even then you had some self-awareness. Yeah.
What's wrong now, Stoppable?
The lake. Have you looked at it? Have you smelled it?
Look at Ronnie. The squeeb's scared of the water.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, what the
Not
hell?
scared. The water is green. It stinks, and I'm pretty sure I've seen the fish glowing at night.
Gil, weren't you in the morning swim
Nice.
group? You're supposed to be in arts and crafts right now.
There's no way I'm getting out to make some stupid wallet.
You stay in there too long, you're gonna wrinkle up like a prune.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
You know, I could take Gil's spot in arts and crafts, and he could have my afternoon swim. I mean, for the whole summer.
no.
Fine, whatever. Just change the activity roster.
Oh, really?
Heading for Jungle
Just
Law,
gonna be
that's
like,
all I
sure.
know.
I still say you're a squeeb.
Well, there you go then.
We'll see who's the squeeb at the end of the summer when you're all wrinkled up like a prune and I got a suitcase full of
Oh my
handmade
god, is
wallets,
he actually,
potholders, and
is he
lanyards.
Dr. Draken?
That was
Is
the
that why
last
he's
time I
blue?
ever
Did
saw
that water turn him blue?
So, you've been a loser
Yes,
for
you know,
like,
but Shiko also has a green tint to her skin as well. Not sure what the deal is with that. But that he might honestly be
Mr. Barkin.
Dr.
did you hear
Draken. That would be funny.
Stoppable's getting to you. That's just nature's night music.
Yeah, sure. This ain't a Scooby-Doo case right now.
Mr. Barkin?
Oh, I'd expect someone like you to have better senses than that, Kimmy.
Mr. Barkin! Have you seen Barkin? Kim, duh. Barkin's with you. Not anymore.
So, where is he?
I don't know. There were these weird sounds. He was there. More weird sounds. Then he disappeared.
Unless that, obviously, the monster
we're
is that
losing
kid.
He went to the little girl's
That
cabin.
fucking polluted water turned him into a monster. And he's been here ever since. I'm sure that strictly applies to that, but sure.
Kim, do I have to remind you the importance of the buddy system?
It didn't help Liz and Marcella.
Yeah.
That's not a human footprint, Kim.
Okay, I'm getting a little freaked out here.
There's only one place to go. Cabin 13.
Oh no.
In this very cabin, I was
The
able to
stuff of
survive every
nightmares.
evil Camp Wanoweep could throw at me.
Jesus Christ. Talk about grade A bullying.
This will be our base of operations.
Ron?
Yes, Tara?
I'm hungry.
Wow.
Well, if we pry up the floorboard like so, we'll find my secret stash of snacks.
Oh my god, how old are those?
Cool. Tara, those are ancient. Gross.
Yeah.
Pop Pop Porter's food-style pork wafers have enough preservatives to last for decades.
It's not so bad. It's
Wow.
definitely food style.
At least it actually...
Our squad is
I'm
short
surprised
two
it
people,
actually
and there is
tasted
nobody to drive
decent.
us to the competition.
Dude, forget the competition. How are we gonna survive the night? There's something out there.
Okay, you're right. Do you think that something can drive? Everybody
Wow.
stay calm. I'm going to handle this. Here's
Yeah.
the plan.
Excuse me?
You have a world famous hero with
On
you.
the school bus?
Barkin's in charge. When we're saving the world, you're in charge. But here at Camp Wanoweep,
I'm in charge.
Ron, this is serious.
Hello? Note serious face.
Sure.
Mr. Barkin!
Oh.
He's out there, let's go!
Possible.
It's okay, Mr. Barkin, we're here.
It's dripping and oozing mucked up.
Mr. B, what exactly is it?
Freakish. It's makes me ill to visualize.
An abomination.
Oh, come on, I'm sure I faced worse. Did you say oozing muck?
Yeah. Maybe not at this point in the show. Certainly not as disgusting, at least. Ew.
That's the guy.
He is freakish.
I heard that, Squeeb. Remember me?
Yeah, it is
Really?
him.
And I gotta tell you, I think I'd remember.
Oh, come on, Ronnie, think. We switched places. You took my arts and crafts,
Yeah.
and I took your swim time.
Overexposure to that
Gil?
disgusting filth.
Gil who?
Oh, I am no longer Gil. Now I am Gil.
What's the difference?
I added an L. You know, as in Gil, as in these things that grew and I mutated.
Yeah. And you've been at camp ever
Step away
since?
from Miss Possible, Ronnie.
How do you know her?
Oh, I know all about your life, Squeeb. It's been going great, hasn't it?
I've got some complaints, but who doesn't?
Is one of your complaints that you're a stinking mutant?
All right, son. Let's take a time out here before things get out of hand.
Jesus
Do you mind?
Christ.
Can't you see him catching up with my old camp buddy?
Holy crap.
So, Ron, did you ever hear why they shut down the camp?
No.
Because
It
of
turns
you?
out, oh, you're gonna love this. The lake had been polluted by
Really?
runoff from the science camp.
I thought that was the band camp.
No,
Ah.
that's band camp.
Really? I thought that was clown camp.
No, that's clown camp.
Oh my
I
god.
love those clowns.
Okay, the point is the lake was toxic.
See, I thought that lake was funky. I'm glad I never went in. You, on the other hand, you practically lived in that water.
Yeah.
While you made wallets.
Pretty
And
much.
lanyards. I
To be
ruled
fair,
the
that
lanyards.
was,
Look,
you
we
know,
know
your
plenty of
choice. You
scientists.
wanted
Maybe
to go in
someone
there.
can cure you.
Science? Science made me like this.
Are you sure it wasn't the clowns?
Aren't you wondering how I jammed all of your communications?
Equipment stolen from telecommunications camp?
Lucky guess.
Oof.
So you were behind the blowout on the
Damn,
bus and
doesn't matter if it's
everything.
Draken or
Why?
not.
All
She
part of my
always
plan.
gets the
The
memo.
revenge against Ron Unstoppable.
What?
Of me is terrified, and yet part of me is flattered.
Did I mention that contact with this muck will turn you into a mutant? Just like me.
Well,
How
you left
nice.
that part out.
This is sick and wrong.
There is no way they're going to let a squad of mutant cheerleaders in the competition.
There is no competition. Don't you get it? It
Wow,
was all
even
a
that
trap.
made up.
And guess what, Ron?
Damn.
You're next.
Okay, I thought at least that would have been real, but guess not. So, against every odd ever, it's actually up to Ron to save the day. You might as well just give up now.
Hey, Gil. Maybe this is a good time to sing the Camp Wanoweep friendship song.
Probably not. Yeah. You could see the hate in those eyes just then. Oh, God. Good
Keep it up, Ronnie.
fucking
I've got my
lord.
old cabin 13 escape tunnel handy.
He's ditching us.
Ditcher. Ron does not ditch. He's... Mr. Barkin, what's up with you?
Man, my neck feels all weird. and
Mutating? Yeah.
Cheese and crackers,
He's
I'm
mutating. So how are they actually going to get out of this one? I'm sure it's just save the professor off screen and, well, he can help out because that's how basically every plot has gone so far.
Whoa.
Jesus Christ. Well, that is sickening if I've ever seen it. Nah, I've probably seen worse things, honestly, on camera.
Gotcha, Squeeb.
Oof. You let Ron get away, man.
Mr. Rabbit comes out of his hole, he hops around the tree, and...
Alright, so how is this going to go?
This does not bode well. Yo, Rufus! So, he ditched you.
He did not ditch us, okay? He obviously found a motorboat. So
Wow.
he could totally ditch
Ran you.
us.
He's
Yeah.
out on the lake? My lake? How dumb can he be?
How's that coming along, man? Looking very fresh.
Kills!
Jesus Christ, that really is disgusting. There's even a frog there.
Rufus, didn't you check to see if we had enough gas?
Uh-oh.
Hey, Ron, it's free swim. You're on.
Oh, nice! He actually did it.
It's way too funky. You think?
Yeah.
You can't win, Ronnie. This is my element.
I mean, he's already in the water now, as you wanted. Kind of fuck. What the hell?
And arts and crafts is my element. Hey, now, Rufus! What's
Nice!
You out of gas?
Psych, nice! Oh god, what would Rufus look like mutated? I'm really curious about that now. That would be really interesting. That's gonna hurt! Ooh. Jesus Christ.
Free swim's over.
That was pretty brutal, can't lie. Biohazard.
Let me tell you, Ron Stoppable makes a mean land.
Oh, the poor guy.
Man, my feet are webbing as we speak.
Wow.
Ron, you are still a squeeb! Ah! And you always will be!
Dr.
Damn.
Larkin specializes in genetic
How did it feel to
mutations.
swim in clean water?
Think you can reverse Gil's mutation?
Well, I specialize in genetically altered rutabagas, so this should be quite a challenge.
I will have my revenge!
Maybe.
Oh, don't worry.
Be very
I'll
interesting
fix
if
him
he
up.
actually does
Get
come back
normal
at some
soon,
point.
Gil!
Hey, check my neck. Everything cool?
Yes.
Nice work, Miss Possible.
Actually, Officer Hobble, it was all Ron. I'm serious.
Nice work, Stoppable.
Excellent, Ron! Thank you.
No. Thank you.
Oh shit, that might actually be a little something going on
You're
there.
not still, you. But it would really stink if that jerk could turn us into mutants. And
Wow.
you were kind of brave and all.
Nice. There we go.
You do.
Booyah!
Oh, you could feel the soul leaving her as she
Listen
said
up,
that.
the police are gonna give us a lift home. It's lock and load.
I'll be there in a minute, Mr. B.
Nice. It's beautiful destruction of
amazing.
such a traumatic place.
Everything. You were awesome.
Yeah. This is the one place where I know the score. Where Ron Stoppable knows what it takes to be the last camper standing.
Oof.
Ron, the stuff you did. You were resourceful. You were brave. That doesn't have anything to do with this place. It's you.
You think so?
Mm-hmm.
So on our next mission, I call the shots?
No.
We'll see.
Oh, come on. Yeah, I know what that means.
Yeah.
It means we'll see.
It means
Yeah, that's a code for not a chance.
Actually, it's code for ferociously unlikely.
Oh, man.
Yeah, same difference, you know. Small potatoes in the end. Like, bro, are you fucking crazy? You think I'd ever let you take on a serious mission? This was small potatoes. Maybe if it was only Dr. Draken, you have a chance, but anything with Shiko? Yeah, no. Kim can barely beat her on the best of days. Oh, cool. Love that classic Disney logo. Right, so that was episode 4 of Kim Possible. So, I do like the fact that they actually did reference the camp in episode 1, I think it was. There was some backstory, I think, with Ron, and that there was a mad infestation of bugs at that camp. So it was actually, you know, the fact that it was brought up prior to this episode is appreciated. You know, it makes it a little more believable that this kind of scenario can happen. You know, other than it just being he had to have been here before, you know, and all this shit happened. But no, the fact that they did reference it before was good. That was good. Nice little foreshadowing there. But yeah, interesting episode. Like I said, horror kind of style themed episode. You know what I mean? Classic kind of little bit of that Scooby-Doo action where you're trying to get wondering what the monster is, who it is, and apparently, yeah, he's got mutated and I guess been here for however long. You know, however many years it's been. I mean, Jesus Christ. Rom and Kim, I think, are only 14 years old, so it can't have been that long. Maybe, I don't even know, maybe just 4 years or something like that. I don't know how old he was in the flashback. It's kind of hard to tell. But yeah, and of course, his parents didn't care who he was. You know, there was no investigation or anything like that. What's it called? So, yeah, kind of crazy. Actual genuine mutants, though, in this show, which is pretty interesting, I can't lie. Someone other than Dr. Draken and Shigo, because like I said, they got some really weird skin colours going on. I'm sure that's probably not going to be explained in the show. They probably just have green and blue skin for whatever reason, where everyone else has genuinely realistic skin colours. So, you know, it is what it is. But yeah, like I've said though, at the moment in the show, Ron isn't my favourite character ever. You know, he's all right. I don't really like him that much. He's kind of annoying in some instances. But he's not the worst thing ever. I mean, I did genuinely feel bad for the guy in the last episode. You know, seriously, I still can go over that. Kim locked him in the fucking closet for the whole night through the dance. That was yeah, that was some pretty savage moves on Kim's part. But other than that, though, you know, not a whole lot to really say about him as a character so far. He's fine, I guess. You know, not really too much to really hate about him. But other than that, you know, he is pretty much just a comedic sidekick character for Kim, and there's not really too much more to him at present time. You know, so what's it called? So yeah, decent guy and whatnot. But like I said, I much prefer watching Shiko. Much prefer Kim. Even Dr. Draken, I'd say I like more than him. Dr. Draken is a funny sus. Ron, you know, it's alright, I guess. But yeah, it was a fun episode though. I did like it. The fact that mutants are actually a thing in this show and can be done is pretty funny. And yeah, although the fact that no one else started mutating all throughout the night and it was only the teacher is like, bro, that's bullshit. No, I want to see a mutated Kim or something. Would have been funny. But no. So guys, I'm going to make my cut, and when I come back to do episode 5, I'll see you in a moment. Alright guys, we are back to do the final episode in this set of Kim Possible. Episode 5. Let's go. What the fuck? Oh, what have they done to him? What have they done to Ron?
Even for Francois, it is too much.
You can do it, Francois.
You are right, Kim Possible. I must try my tools.
What have you done to him?
Are you sure about this?
Ron, Francois is an artist. Getting him to make a house call is like epic.
Oh, but I could not visit the States and not help Kim Possible.
Yeah,
what you
of
did
course.
for my poodle? Oh, please, it is my pleasure.
Oh, yeah. What did you do to the... Oh.
Kimmy, why is Ron getting a haircut in our kitchen?
Because he ferociously needs one.
Oh, I don't know.
I do. I know what's best for Ron,
it's happening.
even if he doesn't.
So,
Oh my
Ronald,
God.
your old barber, he was, You say somewhat vision impaired, yes?
No, he could see shapes, kinda.
Wow.
Oh, he's really taking a lot
I mean,
off.
I'm curious to see what's going to happen.
It's no big.
Is he going to be considered hot?
A piece
Oh,
is a
no.
dollop of Lego. As they say, the secret is in the sea urchin.
He looked the same. What the fuck has happened? Wow. Evil. Cutting us off like that. How dare you? Impossible.
There is nothing I can do when danger comes. Just know that I am on
My way.
It doesn't matter where or when there's trouble. If you just call my name.
Impossible.
Call me Big Man if you wanna reach me. When you wanna face me, it's okay. Whenever you need me, baby. Call me Big Man if you wanna reach me.
Oh yeah, now we saw that now too.
Doesn't matter where, doesn't matter when. I will be there for you till the very end. Danger or trouble, I'm there on the double. You know that you always can call
Impossible.
So what's the sitch?
Call me, reach me if you want to reach me. Alright, what's the shit?
I'm telling you, it was a change for the better.
So you're gonna get
Ron.
all the puss
Trust
now?
me.
Don't play me, Kim.
Just come out.
Wow. Fucking
That's
show it
much less
already.
embarrassing than a new haircut.
By making me get the poofy haircut, you've disrupted my core.
Oh my god.
My identity, my essential Ronness.
Ronness?
Yeah, that easygoing, devil-may-care attitude that makes me, an easygoing, devil-may-care guy.
Well then,
Right, Rufus?
I think it's a good thing we got that
I
haircut.
had no idea there was so much to you, Ron. I'm sorry.
No.
I guess there's only one thing I can do. New haircut!
Oh wow.
Give it, Kim!
Interesting, I guess.
Seniors, hi.
Do I know you?
No.
Stop Ronable. Ron
No, you don't.
Stoppable.
That's a very, very cool haircut, Ron Stoppable.
Thanks.
It's
I'll see
okay,
you
I guess.
later.
Wow.
Maybe. I mean, sure, yeah. Later.
Oh ho ho ho.
Stadium rocks!
Well, well, well.
Oh, no.
Looks like man's becoming a ladies' man. Shit, just click that bit off.
Kim!
Ron, where have you been all day?
Please tell me this haircut comes with a warranty.
What happened?
Cowlick.
Ooh, yeah. Nice try. Get the scissor on that
Flatten
little
out when your
thing.
hair gets longer.
That's one scenario. Here's another. We go to France, find Francois, get more lagoon.
Ron, are you suggesting that I call in a favor so you can go to France for hair gel?
Yeah, pretty much. Oh my god.
Thanks for the ride.
Oh, Kim, believe me, it's the least we can
What
do
a
after
waste
help
of a
during that
good-
blizzard.
We never would have seen that
Seriously,
runway
Blizzard
without
as well.
your quick thinking.
What a waste of a good
Anybody
favor,
could have
like
made a
seriously.
high-powered signaling system out of things found in the airport gift shop.
That was some emergency, huh? Well, gotta go, bye.
Yeah, that's some Batman level
Cool
shit.
haircut.
Too bad about that cowlick.
So you're saying I need a new wardrobe to take the hair to the next level?
Oh, without question, Ronald. The hair, the clothes. They must harmonize.
Done and done,
Interesting.
Francois. Merci. Bonjour.
Nice. Oh!
These people never seen hair before.
Somebody's tweaked.
I am not tweaked.
You reek tweak.
Bonjour. Okay, yes. And do you know why? Because I find it very...
Yeah, baby. That's what I'm talking
Oh
about.
my
I
god.
find it very annoying that hair care products have become the center of the universe.
Hair care products
Really,
have
eh?
always been the center of the universe. I just found out about it recently.
Ugh.
And yeah, suspicious. Very suspicious. Power don't usually just go out like that.
That's weird.
Yeah, it is. I'm calling Wade.
Hey Kim, how's Ron? Tell him I could really go for some lasagna. How about stopping by Italy for me?
Was that a shot?
Nice.
Paris is blacked out, Wade. What's the sitch?
Let me scan the news sites. Wow. It's not just Paris.
Everywhere.
Rolling blackouts all over Europe.
Can you patch
Jesus
the communicator
Christ.
into the European grid?
What the fuck is Draken doing?
Great. And we'll need some transportation.
No problem. I've done some consulting work for a French aeronautics firm. They'll help out.
This cannot be safe.
Wait.
Oh
I'm
my
kind of
gosh.
wrong on this one.
Don't be Bebes.
Yeah.
The pilotless drone chopper is awesome. The military uses it for missions too risky for human
Oh
beings.
my
I've traced the
freaking
drain 80
Christ.
degrees 1 minute west, 46 degrees north. But my map shows nothing.
All the
out
safe
there.
transportation, now this
Nothing
happens.
left its lights on.
Kind of breath of fresh air, honestly.
Wait, take us down.
Gently.
Oh no, I wonder who's behind this. Suppose it could be a prison, but that's highly unlikely. What the fuck?
That's a really big light bulb.
Yeah.
No wonder there's no power in Europe.
Hello?
Father, I see people. They must be the new servants.
Very good, very good. You have brought more light bulbs?
Did you bring light bulbs?
No,
I'm Kim
not
Possible,
quite.
and this is Ron Stoppable.
Ah, welcome to my home. We have only just turned everything on. I am Senor, Senior, and this
Really?
is my
Yeah,
son,
and
Senor,
you've cost
Senior.
every
Junior.
ounce of voltage in the
haircut.
fucking
It's
country.
very nice.
Not country, sorry.
As do I.
All of
but
Europe.
Their clothes, they do not harmonize.
I know.
Oof.
I'm all over it, dude.
I was just going to take a quick ski down my indoor mountain. Care to join me?
No thank you, senor.
Senior. Some refreshment, perhaps? Oh, I have some lovely juice. Quite amazing, really. It comes in a box.
A juice box would be nice.
I want to ski. Yeah, okay. Juice is good.
I guess what I'm saying
Nice.
is, energy is a precious resource. It's up to each and every one of us to do our part. So a little eco-awareness might be in order here.
I am but a simple multi-billionaire.
They're billionaires.
I
Like
can't
they
believe
give
that
a
what I do
shit.
has any effect on anyone.
Yeah, your house sucks up so much power, it's causing blackouts all over Europe.
And these people without power, they are inconvenienced.
Very.
Yes.
See, Junior, how awful it is to be poor. But what can I do?
Well, for starters, you could turn off that giant sun lamp.
But if I am to be a teen pop star, I need a robust head.
Later.
Oh, well.
Oh, I want to hear again about this low-flow shower head.
There's a ton of things that you can do to make your house more efficient.
House? More like a lair.
Lair?
Yeah. An entire island, my guy.
Sinister.
This place screams sinister. It's on a private island that isn't on any map.
I value my privacy. What
For
can I
real.
tell you?
Come on, look at all the chrome. You've got doors that go whoosh.
I always wondered about the whoosh.
I like the whoosh. It's the door saying, I am close.
It's fine, sir. Ignore him.
All I'm saying is that a guy could take over the world from a place like this.
Oh,
I mean,
no.
it really wouldn't take much. Maybe
You're giving
a
him way
communications
too many
jamming system,
ideas.
Some missiles, probably throw in some traps, you know.
Seriously?
self-activating
Will you shut
lasers,
up?
An indoor lagoon full of piranha.
Piranha?
Oh, no.
Why ever would I want piranha?
To eat the good guys.
Just put in some fluorescents. That should do the trick. Bye-bye.
Oh, I'd also think about a secret underground grotto with a speedboat for escape purposes.
My fucking
and
god.
gigantic spinning tops of doom. They'd be huge and they'd destroy anything in their path.
Come on, Mr.
Well,
Spinning Tops of Doom. I've got homework.
Congratulations,
Goodbye.
Ron. You've just made a
thank you.
supervillain.
I hope the one with a nice haircut finds better trousers.
Yes, but his ideas. I have so much money and free time, I could use a hobby.
Yes, world domination. Just for a hobby. Nothing else, just a hobby. You absolute fucking pleb.
I'm not gonna beat up a guy just because he's using too much power.
Oh, you could have kicked him.
I left him some pamphlets.
Well, all you kids could stand to turn off a few lights.
Dinner!
What the fuck?
Mom, is
A
that
human brain?
cool? I want a loaf.
Boys,
hell?
please.
Sorry. May I
What brain did that even
please have
come
a slice of
from?
steaming human brain?
Please? First Ron, now my family. Has everyone lost their... That is so gross.
Yeah,
Kimmy,
what
it's
the
just
living
meatloaf.
hell?
I'm making it for the neurosurgeon's potluck. Thought I'd try it on you guys first.
Oh,
Kudos
it's
on the
meatloaf,
realism.
fair enough.
Oh, uncanny. So, what's up with Ronald?
If we've ever seen meatloaf cut that easily before.
I guess I should be talking to him.
There we go, I've never had meatloaf
Maybe
before, so it
excuse,
might have
I'll
something
save
to do
you a
with
plate,
it.
honey. Boys, left hemisphere or right?
Whatever one you think is better with your professional
Hey,
opinion.
you've reached the home of Ron Stoppable and his fierce new haircut. Leave a message.
How can Ron not be home? Okay, better page him.
You get hired to give more ideas by that guy?
Oh, dude, I
am beyond
Oh.
not feeling this shirt. Look at my hair. You gotta key off the hair.
Oof.
You and Ronald all squared away?
Not. I can't even reach him. Dad, did you ever try to change a friend? To make them better?
Well, not a human, but back in grade
Wow.
school, there was this lab rat. Pinky Joe Curlytail, I called him. Poor little guy was always running mazes for those psych majors.
We're not touching Rufus.
Hated them.
Not
Dad,
yet, anyway.
What does this have
Maybe
to do
one
with
day.
me?
Well, it seemed to me that Pinky Joe Curlytail was just so helpless. I constructed a very tiny Cybertronic battle suit.
For the rat?
No more mazes for him. Now, in retrospect, giving him a working plasma blaster probably went too far. Blew up half the science building.
Jesus.
Rampage across campus.
What the fuck? What the actual hell? My god.
Oh, Pinky Joe.
Oh, I hope Pinky Joe comes back as a true villain someday.
This creating a
That'd be-
monster thing
that
runs
would be
in the family.
awesome.
Saved
Little
you some
pet for
brain work,
Draken.
Amy. If I said the Ron trouble is rising, would you come back with a story about a psycho rat?
No, but I might work in and I told you so.
Nice.
What's happening, Mama?
Oh, hey, where were you last night? I paged and... Whoa!
Whoa, goddamn!
What happened to you?
Ron Stoppable has arrived. Amelia,
It
babe,
would appear
that's lunch.
so.
Okay. Joe.
Oh, yes. I mean, you have no interest in him, you know? You proved that 2 episodes ago. It is what it is, I'm afraid.
Rufus, what are you doing out here? Come on, let's get you into Ron's locker. Wow.
Yes, Amelia. Wow. The secret is the sea urchin.
Excuse me, Ron. What is with you?
If you mean, am I the new Ron? Yes, I am.
I gotta say, I don't think the old Ron would have ever left Rufus on the floor. He was almost hallway roadkill.
Rufus, you gotta be more careful. What if something
Wow.
happened to you? Oh, bro. Careful of the do, babe.
So there's no room
Oh
for
my
Rufus in your
God.
new life?
Yes, there is.
Seriously?
There's room for him in my new pants. Leather. You like?
Walk me to history,
Yeah, of course.
Ron?
Very stylish, my guy.
Come on. You
Poor
can live in
little
my
guy.
locker.
Aww. Good on you, Kimmy.
Yeah,
Damn.
I liked him that way too.
Kim,
Just love that they're
big time trouble.
What's the damage?
I
man?
cannot get over the fact that she has pictures of Draken and Chico in her locker.
Yeah, rich, but harmless.
He sucked up all the power in Western Europe.
Okay, I'll go back and make sure he turns off some of his lights.
It's gonna take more than that, Kim. Senior's taking Europe's power on purpose. Check this out.
My evil vow is this. I will send Europe back into the Dark Ages unless the Euro Alliance gives me their nice little islands.
Nice
Crap.
little islands?
With the warm beach days and hot disco nights.
Wow. Not the best at
They are
this, are they?
obviously new at the big time villain thing.
That's what worries me. I'll get Ron. We've got to save Europe.
Yeah, but he's kind of got an ego thing going on, so you know. And this is Ron's problem in the first place. He did this. Ooh, I think that would happen either way, though, to be fair.
Evil.
The Book of Evil!
No, not for me. Ah, the evil snicker.
We say the evil snicker.
Junior, any word from the Euro Alliance?
Somebody called. I don't know who.
Did you think to take a message?
I did not. I'm not your message-taking person.
If you want your own island, you will think to take a message. Look, Ron Stoppable returns.
Has he got the new trousers?
Yes. Scuba trousers.
So then Amelia ran up and said, Brad Pitt, but she tapped me on the shoulder. And
Ron, we're sneaking here.
Sorry. Brad Pitt, though.
Whoa.
Double whoa.
Nice.
He's been busy.
Get down. Oh, good. Missiles. I am so glad you told him to get missiles.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
true.
I made a few suggestions. Does that make it my fault?
Yes, exactly.
100%.
What the hell?
Is that what I think it is?
Yeah, it's a
That's how he's
massive
draining
plug.
the power. Come on, let's get this settled.
How are you planning on getting inside?
The door. Senor, Senior, open up.
Ah, Kim Possible. My feisty
Hey,
team.
you put in a lagoon!
The piranha won't be here till Monday, but I assure you, the koi have not been fed in days. I ordered this book on world domination of the internet. It said you'd be coming back.
Have you gotten to the chapter where you give yourself up?
No, actually, I'm up to the part where I tell you that it is too late for you to stop my evil plan.
Ah, fair enough.
Man, I have a zit on my nose.
Will you get over yourself?
You do too, right there.
Self-activating lasers.
Very slow self-activating lasers, it would seem.
Hey, on the positive side, this guy is clearly a terrific listener.
Senior is really starting to get on my nerves.
Should pleather lose its sheen so quickly?
Oh my
Impossible.
god.
Here is a good target, Middleton. I'm going to attack your hometown.
Ooh.
Junior, go to the tower and activate
Nice.
the missiles.
Oh, now I'm your missile launching person.
So now we're getting personal, are we? You might go out war with another evil
I'll deal with
scientist.
Senior. You go after
He's
Junior.
not even a scientist, he's just a rich boy.
Keep an eye on him. The old Ron may still be inside there somewhere.
Well, crap. Well warned. Jesus Christ. Faster than a shooting laser. Sure this girl ain't got superpowers? What the fuck? Is she Sonic the Hedgehog now? Holy crap!
Oh, you think you're out of trouble? Well, you're not out of trouble. Farewell, Kim Possible.
Nice! Very slow spinning tops of doom though.
Do I have to launch these stupid missiles?
Step away from the console!
Oh, step away from your bossy attitude. You think just because you're so nicely dressed...
Yes. No! Oh my god. Ultimate enemy, the hair. Shit. No!
You are gonna pay.
Yep. Who really gets left with the messy hair in the end? Find out right now. The ultimate tragedy. Come on, Rufus. You've got to win this battle. It all depends on you! Wow.
Look at me. What have I become?
I do not know. What?
No!
My Ronness.
His shitty hair.
I feel it. Yeah, this look works.
What look? Let me see. But your hair is all messy. It's so...
Totally me.
No!
Whoa, the stairs.
Embrace
Use the
it.
stairs.
Nice! Safety first! Jesus Christ!
Get down!
How in the hell?
Thanks.
That's only one obstacle though, guys. Well, shit.
Never, never tell anyone to go out and buy spinning tops of doom.
Seriously.
You gotta be careful about what you say, Ron. I mean, one little thing.
Like, you need a new hairstyle?
Yeah. Like that. Sorry.
You know what the worst thing is? Pleather doesn't breathe.
Oh well, looks like you ain't getting no
Secret
puss
grotto in a
now.
speedboat. Great for escapes.
You know, I am so
Yeah.
not talking to anyone ever again.
Come on,
Let's ace this place.
So it wasn't really the haircut that made me. What people saw was confidence. So I lose the haircut, keep the confidence, and I'm Chauncey.
No.
Hey, Amelia, we still on for after school?
After school, with you. And you what? Geek out?
But come on, it's me, it's Ron. So I ditched the do, it's what's inside that matters, right? Right?
Like, who told
No.
you that, loser?
That's bullshit.
Someone likes you just the way you are.
Oh, what a nice ship. Rufus and Ron. That's one I can get behind, of course. The dumbass and a naked mole rat. With a higher intelligence than Ron, you know? That's what truly matters in the series. What the fuck? Interesting. Kind of weird 2 Ron episodes back to back at it, but, you know. I'm not going to complain too much. I actually like that one. And hey, it did set up an actual, you know, unlike last episode, which was just a kid who got his mutation pretty much, you know, cleared up. This one actually set the grounds to have another villain come back in the future. Possibly have a team up with Dr. Draken, you know? Man's a fucking multi-billionaire, although he doesn't have the smarts. Obviously, the money speaks for itself. So you add those two together, you might have a, what's it called? A threatening duo right there. That could definitely be something, that could be something interesting. I don't remember if I said this, honestly, in the first episode or not, but, I am aware that there was a crossover episode of Kim Possible with Lilo and Stitch, the animated series. I watched that, I think, back in the day, where you could basically have no copyright system on YouTube, and there were just so many episodes of everything online. So I'm not sure what just happened, but there was like a big bang outside just then. I'm not sure. It sounded like a fucking explosion went off. I have no idea what just happened. I looked outside. Nothing seemed out of ordinary. There was no crowd. There was nothing there. Nothing seemed out of the ordinary, but for whatever reason, there was a big bang that just went off. Someone's fucking with something outside, but yeah, not too sure. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, the crossover thing. Yeah, I'm aware that there was a crossover with Lilo and Stitch, and I think I actually did watch it, like many years ago, because, you know, it was back in the day where YouTube had no copyright system and you could put pretty much anything online. Used to do that a lot. Used to watch Lilo and Stitch episodes on YouTube on a phone, like all throughout the night a lot of times, and it was fun. It was pretty interesting. I think that's even on Disney Plus now as well. But yeah, I do know that exists. I think I have watched it because I think it's actually a part of the official Lilo and Stitch series. I don't think it's a Kim Possible classified episode. So, you know, that was an interesting one. Like I said, I haven't watched it in so long. Don't remember it at all anymore. You know, and I didn't even know who Kim Possible even was in the episode. I think I just watched it because it was part of the series, even though, you know, didn't know half of the characters, but got entertained me as a kid, you know. But yeah, I should watch that again. I don't know. Maybe I'll react to that, honestly. Maybe I'll react to that and as part of this series, even though, you know, well, it isn't technically an episode of Kim Possible. I don't remember it in any capacity, and admittedly, I have watched the Lilo and Stitch series as a whole. Don't remember it much, but I have done that, so, you know. I don't know. Maybe that's something to think about after the series is done as like a bonus video or something, but I'm not sure. But yeah, like I said, this was an interesting one, you know, with Ron, and, you know, it definitely can show that sometimes changing your style and whatnot, it can make people treat you differently, because a lot of people do follow, you know, the mindset of your appearance says a lot about you as a person. As a result, you get a lot of different reactions from people. And of course, depending on those reactions, the fame and whatnot can definitely go to your head, particularly when you're in your young teenage years. You know, your ego is, you know, starting to inflare and whatnot. You begin to get a massive ego, and you just do things you wouldn't normally do. And of course, it makes perfect sense why Ron would act the way he would in that case. You know, he's seen in school as a pretty big loser, so the moment people start actually paying him attention, no shit's gonna go to his head, you know? Although he is an absolute fucking dumbass for introducing this guy to the world of villainy. But like I said, we're probably gonna see that guy again in the future, and he's probably gonna just be this fucking cringy, insane billionaire because he's actively trying to be evil. Like, he's literally doing this for a hobby. No reason like Draken, where he has weird, convoluted reasons. He's just doing this because he needs something to do. So, I think it's going to be pretty amusing to see him and his son again when they do return for whatever scheme they've concocted next. You know, it'd be funny if he was still using the book as well. Play it by the book evil. That would be pretty funny indeed. But yeah, interesting set of Kim Possible. Introduce another villain to look forward to in the future other than Dragon and Chico. So I'm curious to see where we're going to go from here, and as well as if we're going to be introduced to other villains to come, because there's still one guy in the intro that has like a bunch of monkeys or something under his control, and I'm curious to see what that bastard has. But yeah, so guys, that does it for this video, and I'll see you guys next time.